Well, hello everyone. It's another fabulous Saturday evening, and I am thrilled to be bringing you a bling party. I've got my friends all in the chat here. I see lots of folks pouring in, and we've got Soul Nate from New Zealand. Welcome, Nate.
Hey, Katie Boo. Hey, everyone. Welcome in, everyone. Thanks for coming and sharing my favorite day of the week with Katie and me.
It is really just such a fun evening, and we have some incredible brooches and jewelry for you all tonight. I cannot wait to share this with you. We are actually early. I can't believe it, Nate. We are 23 seconds early. I said, Nate, should we surprise everyone and be early? And Nate said, yes, let's
Yeah,
do it. So here we
that's
are. Shocking
23
Angela.
seconds. 23 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Well, Nate, how is the weather in New Zealand? You were telling me before we jumped on that it was pretty cold, and I'm roasting here.
It is cold. It is. We're still in autumn and it's really, really cold. So we're probably going to have a really bad winter. And yeah, I'm all rugged up. I am rugged up. And I went for my walk today and got rained on a couple of times. So I wasn't too happy about that.
Oh no, well, I'm glad you're all cozy in your velvet smoking jacket.
I am wearing a new robe that my niece bought me for my birthday, and it does look like a smoking jacket.
Well, that's wonderful. I love a good soft texture, so I'm all about the cozy outfits.
Yep.
All right, well, let's say hello to some folks in the chat. We have SMP Biker, who's number one.
Number one. Hey, SMP, number one last week as well. Welcome in.
Welcome, SMP. I'm so glad you're here. And it's good to get to chat with you a little bit outside of the sales as well. So thanks for joining tonight. Poodle is here. Welcome, Poodle. She's running our alleyway.
Hey, Poodle, my love. Lovely to see you.
It is so good to have you, Poodle. We love you. And I was very proud that a poodle won the Westminster Dog Show, which we talked about, I think, last week. But I was thinking that Poodle would be proud of the poodle.
Fantastic.
My mom is in the chat. Welcome, Mom.
Hey, Jeannie, Scoop, Blaylock. Lovely to see you.
Now, I am going on a little adventure this week with a friend for Memorial Day, so I will not be able to pack orders like normal tomorrow. So my mom came over today. She is such a champion, and she got all of the boxes pre-done for us with all of the designs so that when I return home on Wednesday, I can get all of our orders packed up and ready to go. So thank you, Mom. They're beautiful. And you guys are in for a real treat with the packaging this week because Mom has been adding some extra things. Nate saw them in advance, and we're both pretty stunned.
Yeah, they look really cool. They always look great, but they look particularly cool.
Yeah, they do. So we're excited. All right, Lena Ray, pug hugs to you. Glad you're here.
Hello, Lena, my Cherokee Rose. Lovely to see you. Welcome, welcome.
And Angela says she's present. Welcome, Angela. Thank you so much.
Angela, who's worth her weight in Diet Cola. Thank you, Angela. We love you.
We do love you, Angela. And yes, she is the master of the internet. Angela not only mods for Pamela Blanchard before the sale, but she comes and mods for us. And of course, I'm sure all of you guys are here because of Pam, and she is just so wonderful. But if you're not, do go check out Pam's channel and Angela's channel because they both share some really great live sales and drop sales. So you want to go check them out as well. Deborah is here. Welcome, Deborah.
Welcome, Deborah. Lovely to see you.
Oh, Poodle, no, they're not great in large amounts. I'm very sorry you had to learn the hard way.
What happens when you eat a lot of cashews?
Well, I learned this through my friend who we both love cashews. And my friend Jacob, he will eat a bunch of cashews and then it upsets his stomach. So we both learned one day, don't eat too many cashews at one time.
Wow.
Let's see. Greg is here. Welcome, Greg.
Hey, Greg Bard. Welcome in. Lovely to see you, buddy.
We're so glad you're here. Nate, I know you're allergic to walnuts. Is that right?
Yep, I'm allergic to walnuts and mildly pecans.
Okay, but what is your favorite nut outside of obviously the ones you're allergic to?
Brazil nuts, probably.
Ooh, that's an answer you don't find a lot of people saying when you hear nuts. My favorite is always cashews, and my favorite thing is to get the roasted cashews with the cinnamon sugar that you get at the theater. It's always I call it nut day when I go to the theater because I get the cashews and it's wonderful.
Fun fact about Brazil nuts, it's the only nuts that can, how do I put this politely? How you can have an allergic reaction to Brazil nuts by not actually eating Brazil nuts, but your bedtime partner eats Brazil
Oh,
nuts.
wow. I did not know that. That's the new crazy fact of the day.
Yep. So if you're allergic to Brazil nuts and your partner isn't, and they eat Brazil nuts, and you have some horizontal mamba, you will get a allergic reaction. Yeah,
Wow.
really strange.
So last night, our apartment had a pool party barbecue Memorial Day thing for all of the neighbors. They really do a great job at this complex putting together little events, and our apartment staff grilled out for us. We had corn and sausage and potatoes and all kinds of wonderful fixings. And my neighbors and I got in the pool, and we were all just chatting in the pool. And my one neighbor is a neurosurgeon, and he's so lovely. And he said, okay, what's the craziest thing that you have learned recently that just blew your mind when you found out about it? So we were all talking about this topic last night. And now that is my new crazy thing that has blown my mind that I have learned.
Yeah, put that away in the bank. It's an interesting fact. It's an interesting factoid.
That my doctor might already know, but I shared that I found out that the Hotel Alcazar, which is in St. Augustine, and is the first hotel in the whole country to have electricity. I learned that people were so afraid of electricity at the time because it was so new that they were terrified to turn on and off their lights. So people in that particular hotel, their whole job was to switch on and off your light for you multiple times a day, and they were called switchers. And I learned that the other day when I was in St. Augustine, and I've just been thinking about it ever since. Most fascinating fact.
Wow.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Karen, I know when trains came in England in the Victorian times, people were terrified that they were going to basically fall apart if they rode a train. That it would just riding in a train would break all your bones traveling that fast. Isn't it bizarre?
That is wild, but I can see where people, if they don't know about something, then they would have a fear about it because it hasn't really been thoroughly researched. That's wild.
Yeah. Karen, hi, Karen, Chasing Vintage. Lovely to see you.
Deborah is here. Welcome, Deborah. We're so glad you're here.
Hey, Deborah. And Nettie is here as well. Hi, Nettie. Lovely to see you too. Welcome in.
Monica is here. Welcome, Monica.
Hey, Monica, lovely to see you. And it's Memorial Day weekend, isn't it, over there?
It is Memorial Day weekend.
Happy Memorial Day weekend, everybody.
Yep. So people are all out celebrating, and really it's an interesting holiday for the travel because everything is just so backed up and crazy. The town center out here is just where the mall is just, man, you couldn't even get through the Taco Bell line the other day. There's just so many people going places. It's wild. Let's see. Lynn, welcome, Lynn.
Hey, Lynn Fogel, welcome in. Look at that lovely pooch, that lovely puppas. Tell me, what's the puppa's name? He is so cute.
Yeah, he's adorable. Let's see. Helen is here. Welcome, Helen.
Hey, baby mama, welcome in. Lovely to see you. And Pam Avery is here as well. Welcome in, Pam. Lovely to see you too.
And Claire is here. Welcome, Claire.
Hi, Claire 2D2. Good to see you. And my friend Patty is here. Patty Cake is here. Where's Susan? I haven't seen Susan in ages. Where is Susan?
That's a good question, Nate.
Yeah.
And Val is here. Welcome, Val.
Welcome in, Val. And Karina is here as well. Tarnished Treasures. Welcome in, Karina.
Hi, Karina. I'm so glad you're tuning in. Karina, I've noticed that you've been doing a lot of premieres recently, and I haven't been able to make them, but I do still enjoy your videos, of course. Karina has just fabulous content. It's so relaxing. I enjoy putting her on before bed. Last night, I had her on the TV, and there's another gentleman that's not really part of our community. He's more in the HGTV handmade community of people, but he's got his own YouTube channel, and he makes, it's incredible. I sent you the video, Nate. It's hard to describe. He makes things that reminds me of you, Karina. I mean, he does all the old style things, the old fashioned way, the best way, you know, makes all these soaps by hand and candles, and he finishes all these packages with sealing wax, and his videos are amazing. His channel is Rajiv, and I can't remember the last part of his channel name, but I will post it on my Instagram. He does an apartment tour, and his New York City apartment's amazing. He worked in sort of Canada's equivalent of Williamsburg, and he learned how to sew and how to do all these kind of old world things, and he now does them in his apartment, and he's lived all over the world, and it's the most relaxing channel. So it's nice to have Karina and this gentleman on in the evening. I love it before bed. It's great. Okay, let's see.
LaDonna is here.
Hi, LaDonna. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome in, LaDonna. And
Lisa.
Letter Artist is here, and Julie Berry. This is my first time. Welcome in, Julie Berry. Thank you so much for coming along.
Julie
lovely to meet you.
Julie is a friend that I met in Jeffrey's sale. So, Julie, thank you for coming over from Jeffrey's. It was great fun seeing you in the chat on Friday. So, welcome, welcome. We're so glad you're here. Thanks for being a part of the Soulmate and Vintage and Vinyl family. We're thrilled you're joining us tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. And Nick is here. Welcome, Nick.
Hey, Nick, buddy. Lovely to see you from Nick's Vintage Knacks. Thanks for joining us again. So great having you here last week and again this week. That's so cool.
It is. And you have a great name, Nick's Vintage Knacks. I think that's a fabulous channel name and Instagram handle. So do check out Nick's Vintage Knacks on Instagram. He just posted his first post on Instagram, and it's really great. I've been chatting with Nick some this week, and we both love the advertising and tins, and it's always fun getting to chat with Nick about some of the things that are just so wonderful in this world, and all the advertising's just so great.
That's a cool name, Knickknacks. I like that.
I love it.
That's a nice play. I like that, Knickknacks.
Yeah, very clever. Deborah's here. Welcome, Deborah. Let's see. Who else are we missing? Heirloom Vintage.
That's Jacqueline. Hey, Jacqueline. Lovely to see you.
Welcome. Who else is here? Christine Jones is here. Welcome.
Hi, Christine. Welcome in. Joan Plavier is here. Welcome in, Joan. Lovely to see you too.
Joan. And Rosemary is here.
Rosemary Jolly. That is a new name. Hi, Rosemary. Welcome in. And right under that, Rebecca Naomi, my friend Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca.
Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you're excited, Julie. It's fun to have you here. Let's see. Who else is in our chat?
Oh, Joe is here. Joe S. Hey, Joe, buddy.
Welcome, Joe.
Hey.
And Trojan for you is here. Welcome, Trojan.
Hey, Trojan, buddy. Nice to see you.
All right. Let's see who else is here. Tammy is here. Welcome, Tammy.
Oh, Taminator and Linda. Hi, lovely to see you. And I think we jumped over Debbie, Windy City Debbie from Chicago.
Oh.
Hey, Debbie, lovely to see you.
We're glad you're here. And Christy is here. And no, it is not time for a giveaway.
We jumped over Noreen Hoffman. Welcome in, Noreen. Lovely to see you.
Good to have you here, Noreen.
And Diane. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, but do stick around, folks, because we have 3 giveaways tonight, and you don't have to have purchased anything to win them. So we've got some really fun things coming up for you. And Diane is here. Welcome, Diane.
Hi, Diane Herman. Welcome in.
The chat is moving fast, so if we miss you, I'm so sorry. It's not intentional. StreamYard likes to jump on my end, so it will just filter a whole bunch of comments up suddenly. So I'm trying to keep track of the comments here. Who else are we missing?
Gracie's Loft, who's changed her name to Gracie's Loft Speckled Paws Pottery. Hi, Gracie. Lovely to see you. Linny's Moose
welcome,
got
Gracie.
loose. Linny's Moose got loose as well. Hi, lovely to see you.
Yes, it's Rajiv. Yes, that's his channel name. Karina, let me show this to you. Here it is. It's Rajiv Sundra. I'm probably not saying his name correctly, and I'm so sorry, but this is his channel.
Surrendra.
This is the the video I was just watching was on wrapping packages, but he's just got fantastic collection videos, and he's so relaxing. So guys, do go check him out. He's great. You won't be disappointed. Yes, thank you, Christy. There, his name is in print for all of you all. Let's see. Yes, he was. He was the rapper in Mean Girls, and now you just wouldn't think that same actor is now doing this, but it's great, and I love him.
Loretta Lane, welcome in, Loretta Lane. Happy Memorial Day weekend to you.
And Mr. Al Page is here, and he changed his little logo. So welcome.
Hey, Randy. And Denise is here as well. Welcome in, Denise.
And Denise is here. Welcome. All right.
Gracie's Loft says, Katie, I wanted to let you know, you and your mom know how wonderful the packaging was. Put such a big smile on my face. Oh, that's lovely.
I'm so glad that you enjoyed the packaging. Well, we've got some extra special packaging coming this week. And for all of you guys that are new, that don't know what we're talking about, my mom does these really special boxes. This one's going to Nate's cousin, Gay, in New Zealand. But we like to kind of do some special customization on the boxes, and they're very fun. Let's see here. Who else am I missing? Kelly is here. Welcome, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly, Michelle. Lovely to see you. And
did I miss anybody else? Karen is here.
Oh, hi, Karen. Nice to see you, Karen. Welcome in. And Babs Umbundo is here as well. Tell Nate he looks stunning to me.
That's very fun.
And I think we're right down the bottom, so I think we've caught up.
Fabulous. All right. Well, shall we do a giveaway, Nate?
Yep. Great stuff. Let's start.
All right.
Okay. You do not need to intend to buy anything to enter the giveaway. Oh, bless you. You don't need to buy anything to enter the giveaway. It is letters today, so pop a letter of the alphabet in the chat, one letter at a time, but you can guess as many times as you like. Good luck, people.
Good luck, folks. And we are doing letters. We're switching it up on you all. And our first giveaway is this fabulous little sparkly frog. He's so cute. And he is anxious to come to whoever wins him. I'm so excited about this little guy. He's just adorable. And let's see. I've got numbers. See, I'm on the number train. Letters coming in very quickly here.
Yeah. There was a bit of a lag for me. So if you're after something, make sure you refresh often. Oh, okay. I've seen it. Let me just make sure that I've got the right. I think I've got the right one, and I'm going to go straight back up to the top to just make sure that was the first iteration of that letter. It is T for Thomas, and it goes to Flangela Lansbury from Dear Angela's Vintage. Congratulations, Ange.
Congrats, Angela. This little froggy friend is coming your way. You won him. He is fabulous. All righty, and stick around because we got 2 more giveaways up throughout the sale, and you won't want to miss those. So I'm very excited about that. Man, I am having some lag tonight.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and could you show him again? Yes, I can. Here he is, Angela. He's a little pink, sparkly, friendly frog, all ready to go for summer.
Does he glow? Do we have our black light at hand? Because I'm not sure if we had time to check many things before the sale.
No, he does not glow. We don't have any glowers with the giveaways, but we'll see about some of the other items tonight.
Georgia.
Oh, hi, Georgia.
Hi, Georgia. Our very unpublished author is in the house. Welcome in.
Welcome, welcome. Alrighty, we're going to get started with our sale tonight, but first, here's just a couple of little sale rules that I'd like to go over. Thanks for all of our folks that come in every week for sticking around during this. I know it gets repetitive, but for all of our new friends, here's how the sale is going to work. If you do claim an item from either Nate or me, please send the following information to my email, which is katie@katiescreations1.com. I do need his real name. I do need your real name, your YouTube name, your shipping address, and PayPal email. That way I can get you a shipping quote and an invoice. And we do get the best rates through Pirate Ship. So we offer you exactly the discounted rate that I get is the discounted rate that you get as well for shipping. And the great thing about that is that all of the items that you're seeing on screen tonight are being automatically combined because Nate, even though he's in New Zealand, has shipped all of his items to Florida where I live. So I'm able to give you great rates tonight in shipping. So it does help to purchase multiple things and save on that shipping. Also, make sure that you are in live chat if you are on a computer, and all messages if you're on a cellular device, not top chat. Don't know why that exists. It really is not helpful for the sale. So go ahead and toggle out of that if you are on top chat. Do remember that when bidding on an item, you will often see yourself first because you are closest to your own internet and there's a serious lag. So refreshing often will ensure that you are up to date with the feed. That really does help. And remember, folks, the lag is tough. So we do offer ups here and our best effort to try to combat that lag. But there is still a lag. So get your bids in if you're really desiring a piece and you want it. Go ahead and put your bids in before the countdown, because lately we've just been seeing such a hard struggle with the lag, and folks have been missing out on things that they really want. So we do our best with the offer ups to combat that. But like I said, it's been tough lately. Angela is our moderator tonight. She is in the chat. Do look out for her. She's absolutely amazing. She'll be answering any questions you guys have, putting in my email throughout the sale, and she's just the best. So we appreciate you, Angela, and couldn't do the sale without you.
We love Ange. And quick hello, we've got some more people coming in. John Bow, welcome in, John. And Maria Ramirez, welcome. And Maria, lovely to see you.
Welcome, welcome. We're so glad you all are tuning in. Yay. All right. Well, it is time to kick off the sale with some pretty spectacular items. And the first item tonight is one of Nate's. And I fell in love with this when he showed it to me because you don't often see purple rhinestones. So this is pretty cool. This is going to start off, Angela, at $18. And I'm going to get this measured here for you guys so we know what it is, and then Nate can tell you all about it. It's just a really, really cool piece. I absolutely love it. I think it's wonderful. All right, let's see here. This measures 32 inches. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm wrong. That's really long.
That's really long.
I miscalculated. It measures 16 inches in size. Let's try that again. And Nate, why don't you tell everybody about this marvelous vintage piece that we have here?
I really like this, and the stones are coming across as being clear, but they're actually a really, really pleasing, beautiful light purple lilac sort of a color, all prong set. Probably 50s, do you think?
Oh, yes, definitely 1950s. See, it's that same color lilac that's in my shirt.
And I so seldom see lilac-colored rhinestones, and I thought this was just particularly pretty. Just a sweet and pretty necklace. So yeah, you can, yeah, that the color's reading so much better now. I absolutely jumped on this because I just thought the stones were such good quality and such a pretty color.
They are beautiful. And the wonderful thing about this necklace that I love is you often find these rhinestone necklaces with just the rhinestones and no other real design. But I love these little open work pieces in between each of the lilac colored
Yeah,
rhinestones in the back because you have a shepherd's hook that will fit on any one of these. So this is adjustable, which is
it's so
just
pretty.
so
Yeah.
cool.
It looks really good on camera, but in person, it is even more beautiful. It really is beautiful. Welcome in, Mercy Drive. That is a new name. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. Um, yeah, I think this is beautifully made. I just thought it was a lovely quality piece, and as I say, so seldom see this beautiful pale lilac color in vintage rhinestones, and I just thought it was lovely.
And it's all prong set. And this is the kind of necklace that I think will be beautiful in the upcoming summer months with a white blouse, blue jeans. You can wear it to your family picnics, your barbecues, and have a little fun extra zip. You can also dress it up and wear it to work with your suits or your nicer attire if you're headed out to church or a special event. So I just think this is really great. And that lilac color is so stunning. I mean, it really is, guys, the color of my shirt, which is just not showing up. But that's why I wore this shirt today because I knew Nate had this necklace and I wanted to showcase it. But it's just absolutely stunning. I think you can't get any better than these.
Absolutely, you can put an extender on this really easily.
Oh
Um,
yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
so
Yeah, isn't that great? Oh, so beautiful. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and start the countdown on this. And I see Jacqueline at 24. This is also a lovely necklace because I love when necklaces hang in the back and they have just that extra kind of finished detail. And it hangs down in the back. And when you turn around, especially if you have a strapless dress or something on, people can see that little extra detail that just kind of makes it extra special. It's that little something that's just perfect. So we're going to go ahead and start the countdown here. Pammy Whammy's at 25.
Oh, hi, Pammy.
So
Lovely
here
you
we
snuck
go.
in.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid in. And it sure does. Definitely great little 50s piece here.
Frida. Hi, Frida. Fair weather.
Yeah, me too, Mom. I always notice the back detail. I think that really, really makes a difference. All right, that
Sandra
is
sold.
sold. So speaking of little back details, I have to share a short, funny story. One Christmas, I was with my dad, and we were getting up for communion at church, and we were walking down the aisle, and my stepmom was walking in front of us, and I looked at Dad, and Dad looked at me, and we both kind of nudged each other. And my stepmom had worn a sweater, a brand new sweater she had gotten for an early Christmas gift from my grandmother, and it had the buttons and the tag hanging down the back. So she's going down the church aisle in front of everyone, and there's just the tags and the buttons. So my dad and I, we just go and tuck it in.
That went to Frida. Thank you, Frida.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
everyone who is bidding on that. Those rhinestones are just beautiful. I'm sure you'll love it. It won't disappoint, I promise.
Frida, that is a fantastic get. You are going to absolutely love that. That is so, so stunning. So congrats, Frida. That is beautiful.
Beautiful. Yeah, the color is just everything. It really is everything on that piece.
It really is. Okay, so I'm excited because I have a really special piece up for my first brooch of the evening, and I normally wait a little bit farther into the sale to do some of the big rhinestones, but I'm just so excited about this one. I think we got to do it first. It's just
This is
so cool.
beauty. This is such a beauty. The colors are so interesting on this, and the design is just absolutely amazing.
It really is. Okay, now I see a lot of Aurora Borealis, a lot of big brooches, but this one I don't know. It's just a huge one, and it is so cool. This is over 3¼ inches in size. Do you realize how big that is? That is massive. This is just so cool. This is starting off at $30 in the chat. This is from the late 50s, early 60s. And get ready for the bling. It's going to blind you. It is spectacular. This is wow.
Look at that.
Oh, I love this. So you have the Aurora Borealis stones. They're huge. Love the circles. And then you have all of those beautiful prong set marquee stones going around the outside of the brooch. And then flip it to the back. It is rivet city. Or Nate, last week you said that it's a symphony of rivets.
Symphony of rivets, that is.
That is amazing. So in order to make this brooch, the quality is just impeccable. Each one of these little segmented pieces are riveted onto a bigger piece, which is then riveted onto an even smaller little segment. So each one of these little pieces are individually riveted on and made so that the brooch is just the best quality you can get. And then you have all of these stones are prong set with multiple prongs, so they're not going anywhere. They're not glued in. They're not coming out. I mean, it's just spectacular. And I love the gold tone. This is great for fall. And, you know, right now we're thinking about summer, but we do wish it were already cooler weather. So this can be your little cooler weather brooch. But this also goes with everything. I mean, it is just the sparkle. You can see it from 1,002 miles away.
Chastity. Chastity, who broke the red jewelry box, is here. Hi, Chastity. Lovely to see you.
I love this. I think it's wonderful. And I'm going to get this on Betty so we get a little look. Now, this is our $14 Amazon clutch purse that gets a serious upgrade when we put a sparkly brooch on it. I mean, look at that.
Wow, that looks so good.
She is ready for the town. She is ready to go out and have a good time. She is fabulous. Julie asked,
is that what they call root beer Aurora Borealis? I've not heard the term.
Yes, it is. I would consider this root beer Aurora Borealis. It's darker than some of the more purpley, pinky Aurora Borealis that you see. I mean, this is just a statement and a half. I really love this. Okay, so we have Maria Ramirez at $50. This is a statement. It's gorgeous. Let's get this on one of our postcards, because if you don't wear brooches or you don't put them on Betty, they're just pretty to look at, and they deserve a fabulous little postcard. So we're going to get this on our Cafe Rigaggio postcard I picked up in New York City. It is the oldest cafe in New York. Supposedly, they served the first cappuccino in the U.S. Not sure how true that is, but it is a beautiful cafe nonetheless in Greenwich Village. All right.
Eloise Teklu. Welcome in, Eloise. That's a new name. Thank you for joining us.
I love the name Eloise. All right. We're going to start the countdown here on this stunner at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end, folks. It is gorgeous. Man, I tell you, that is just, you're never going to find another brooch with such a quality. Yeah. That is a statement. My gosh. Look at that. Oh, it's so beautiful.
There is the sold. There's a flurry of last minute bids.
Yep.
And
let's see who grabs that piece.
To Noelle. Congratulations, Noelle. Thanks to everyone who's bidding on that. Refresh often. It's always a bit saddening to see bids come in after the sold. Yep. Refresh.
There's a lag. But congratulations, Noelle. That is a beauty, and you are going to love that. That is just such an amazing piece. So killer.
Lynn just got sent a marquee sapphire. Oh, I'd love to see that. Love to see that, Lynn.
Nate is the stone guy that we've got here. We were having a lot of fun. We have a gym tester now, and Nate and I are unstoppable with gym tester. We're just testing everything. We're like, ooh, this could be something, and we love it. So Nate's awesome.
Oh, Edward, handsome Edward, El Unico Uno Thrifted Treasures. Hey, buddy, it's been a long time. Nice to see you.
Welcome, Edward. We're so glad you're here. Okay. Ooh, this next one. My gosh. This one photographed so beautifully this morning. You should have seen it, folks, out in the natural light. It was sparkling. And I tell you, the people all the way across the street could see it. It's just really something special. So this piece is 3 inches in size, and it is going to start at $18. And I'll let Nate tell you all about it. It's a very versatile piece.
This is a contemporary brooch. It's not vintage, it's contemporary. Quality of the rhinestones on this is absolutely amazing. There's a few Aurora Borealis thrown in, but the yellow and the clear marquee and ovals, it's a big brooch, and it can convert into a pendant. It's got a pendant fitting as well on the back. Beautiful. Hi, Virginia. Lovely to see you. The quality of these stones is absolutely amazing. I would swear these must be Austrian rhinestones. They're just so beautiful. And this combination of, hi, Bug, this combination of clear and yellow is just so pretty. It's such a happy combination.
It really is. And this is amazing. You've got a Rivoli stone, which you don't often find these on brooches, and when I do, I just think they are the most magical, special little stone because they have even more facets in them, so they just sparkle like crazy. And I love the cut of the Rivoli stone. And this has a safety clasp on the back and that beautiful bail, as Nate mentioned, right here, so it can be turned into a pendant, which is wonderful. It sparkles like crazy, you guys. Now let's check and see if it
quality of the rhinestones on this one is really this is top quality rhinestones for modern. Wow, would you look at that?
All those Yellowstones glow bright green. I mean, this is crazy.
I would never have guessed that. I would, I'm always shocked. I would never have guessed that those stones would have glowed.
No, never in my life. But you got to test them all. And what I love about this brooch is notice you have the beautiful pale yellow, and then you have the golden sun yellow. Let's see if I'm pointing in the right space. You've got the golden sun yellow up here, and then pale yellow down there, and then the Aurora Borealis in the middle, and even the stem. Look at the detail on the stem.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Lovely. Looks lovely on Betty.
Yeah, Betty is rocking the brooches today. Let me tell you, she is just all here for the sparkle. Okay.
I did not expect that to glow, to be honest.
No,
I need more like this one.
Ooh.
The brooch, I was outbid. I love that stone. My favorite. Which one was that? Katie's last one.
That's amazing. This brooch.
Which one was that, Maria? I'll always look out for those ones.
We will look out for another one. Okay, let's get a beautiful yellow themed postcard here for this. What do we have? I know. Oh, how about this? We have the Turbine Passenger Steamship in Florida. And I think the beautiful colorized yellow on this linen postcard is perfect for this sparkly brooch. Actually, let's see if we put it on this side, how that looks. Ooh, I think that's special. Oh, that's really the perfect postcard for this brooch. Wow.
Those rhinestones are coming across so sparkly. It's just insane.
They are, man. Our lights are doing overtime showing these sparkly brooches tonight. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and count this down. And this is a postcard from 1951 that was sent to my great-grandmother, which is very cool. So here we are. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. I know, this is stunning. Oh, the one that just sold for 66. Maria, we'll both look out for another brooch similar to that for you.
Was that your big one with the yellow marquise? Yeah, that was
Yeah.
stunning.
That was a stunning piece. All right. I just
There's
love
the sold.
And let's see. This postcard doesn't have a lot of writing on it. It just says steamship from Cuba is what's written on the back. But what I love is this says build your future US savings bonds. That's the postmark over the stamp. Very cool.
Congratulations, Noelle. I'm sure you'll love that one. It is just a beautiful piece. Yeah, you'll love it. I'm sure you'll love it. Thanks to everyone who bid on that. Thank you.
Congratulations, Noelle. That is coming to you. That is a stunner. Oh, you're going to love that. All right. Now, let's see what we have up next. Well, we're doing a lot of fun rhinestones, so let's switch it up a little bit and do some earrings. How about that? Now, I have some really special earrings tonight, and these are just so beautiful. Now, we're going to need to enlist the help of Bob. Bob is our little earring display. You guys named him. We have Betty and Bob and Blanche and Bernadette and all of our wonderful little helpers. We love having them around. And of course, Clippy, can't forget about him. But these are 1.5 inches in size, and they are on, I believe, sterling silver wire, and they are just absolutely stunning. Now, these are not vintage. Someone has made them, but I know that we love stones around here, and I think these are really lovely. They are dyed agate, but they are just the most amazing turquoise and aqua blue colors you have ever seen. I'm going to try to get the light to shine through them because they're not really doing what I'm seeing in person. So I'm going to try to get this light behind it. Oh, yeah. Now you can see it.
I love agates.
Wow.
I love them, and I think it's incredible that when that stone was found, it probably would have looked exactly like every other stone around it. You just need to know what you're looking for, and then you crack these things open and you get this incredible banding of agate. And I love this technique of this sort of soft metal application around the edge of it. It just looks so pretty.
It does. Now, these are starting off at $18 in the chat, and they are beautiful. And often with vintage earrings, we find the clips and the screwbacks and the ones that are a little harder to wear. And these are just beautiful. I'm going to hold them up because I don't have, I have pierced ears, but I haven't worn earrings in a while, and my ears are kind of closed up. But these are beautiful.
Would you say that they were heavy, Katie?
They have a little weight to them, but they're not so heavy they're going to be uncomfortable to wear all day. They're just really nice, and I think they are such a statement. The gold around the outside is absolutely amazing. I loved these when I saw them, and I think that these would go so well with a white shirt, button-up shirt. I mean, what doesn't go with a white shirt? But if you wore that open, a jean jacket, had these on with a fun little hat, you would just be so ready to go out. And they'd add just a little elevation to your everyday outfit.
It'll look lovely if you're wearing this and you get the sun behind you and you can really see that banding. They'll look so interesting.
That banding is beautiful. And I love because you've got all these different colors in the banding. So I'll show that again. You have, I don't know that it's coming across.
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay. Can you see the different shades of blue?
Yeah.
That's what makes these so versatile because they'll go with just tons of stuff. And I think the banding makes them really extra special. They do. And they I think really go nicely with the shirt that I'm wearing. They're fun. So we're going to go ahead and start the countdown on these. at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Beautiful, beautiful. I love these so much. And Bob, you're doing a great job. Bob is our excellent model. Angela's always trying to get me to wear earrings. Well, the truth is with earrings for me is I'm allergic to anything that's not real gold. And I do have some lovely real gold earrings, but even then, I find my ears just get sort of irritated and I just don't enjoy earrings as I'm sure the rest of the world does. But I think they're beautiful. And maybe I'll sport some for a sale one night. You never know. I'll surprise y'all.
That goes to Noreen. Thank you, Noreen. I'm sure you're going to love them. They're such lovely pieces.
They are stunning, Noreen. You are getting a really beautiful piece.
Bob deserves a raise.
Bob does deserve a raise, man. He is doing the work of a saint, modeling all of our things. Actually, Betty should get paid double because Betty is really, she's the one that's the workhorse of the sale. All right. Let's see here. Maybe some clips with slide on the covers. Oh, I could do that probably, Angela. Well, I don't know. See, I'm kind of sensitive to a lot of random things, and I don't know about plastic, but we'll see. We'll try it out. All right. Ooh, these are just amazing, Nate. This next set. Bob, we're going to need you again over here. Oh, I love this set, Nate, so much. I think you really got something so elegant here.
I love this piece. The set. It's a set actually, rather than a piece. This is some fantastic quality. It's an Italian sterling silver necklace with black Tahitian pearls. It comes with its matching set of earrings for pierced ears, their dangles. This would have been a crazily expensive set when it was new. It would have just been crazy expensive. I don't remember the length of this. It's such a shame you can't see. Oh, you can see the luster on the pearls on the left there is the same luster of the pearls on the necklace. The necklace form just does not seem to really want to do a great job of
no.
That's better.
We'll take it off. Sorry, Blanche, you're really struggling to show off.
But these are beautiful. These are great quality pearls. You'll see 1,000 white pearls before you see a black pearl. And this was just beautifully made. They are pearls, Frida. They are black Tahitian pearls. And what is the start on this one? I'm sorry, I've forgotten.
That's okay. It's starting at $65. And this is 16 inches in size. There is the sterling 925 mark. I hope the camera is going to focus, and it does say Italy, so they are indeed Italian sterling. The quality on these are just amazing. I mean,
I know it's expensive. I know it's a little bit more expensive than some of the stuff we bring, but this set, as I say, would have been crazy expensive new. There's something so elegant about pearls and something so doubly elegant about black pearls. A lot of the black pearls you see are dyed, and these are solid, proper Tahitian black pearls. You can tell the dyed ones from the non-dyed ones. When they're dyed white, or usually cream pearls are dyed, you just lose all the luster. There is just almost no luster there whatsoever, and these are fully lustrous Tahitian pearls.
These, Kelly, are 16 inches in size, the necklace, and then you have the earrings as well that are sterling. They're really, really beautiful. And I see you, Deborah, at 65. They're lovely. So let me show them on Blanche again, just so you can kind of see how the form is. I love the little sterling balls that they put in between each of those pearls because I think it really adds to the design of the necklace and the shine on the silver. I hope that's coming across on camera because
It
it's really amazing.
this is to me, this is ultra feminine. This sort of quiet luxury of sterling and black pearls. It is just such quiet, yet so loud luxury. These pearls are just beautiful quality. As I say, this would have been, I'm positive that this would have been sent to the highest class retail outlet for sale.
This is
And
the kind of thing you would have seen in Neiman Marcus or Gump's catalog out in California for just gobs of money. I mean, really, really quality. And look at the double pearls on the earring.
Yeah.
I mean, that is so nice. All right. I see Kelly at 70.
Oh.
So we will go ahead and start the countdown on this at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 6, 5, 4,
you
3,
jumped
2,
from 11 to
1.
5.
Oh, I did?
You
11,
jumped from 11 to 6.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Yes, I can't apparently count. Numbers are hard, folks. They just are. Math and numbers are not my strong suit. All right, let's see. This is just the kind of wonderful thing when you wear it. People are going to be amazed. Oh, I love that.
Okay. There's sold.
Poodle says, that's me. Quiet luxury, not. Poodle, what are you selling in the alleyway this week? What's the Nate special?
That goes to SMP. Thank you so much. You're going to love them. Kelly Michelle, I'm so sorry you missed out on that. I'm sure it was just the lag. You're going to love those SMP. The quality of those. People are just going to stop you in the street and tell you how beautiful they are. Thank you. And thank you everyone that was bidding on those. I still get nervous if I bring something that's sort of like even remotely near the $50 mark. Because I know they're really good quality and these things are worth a lot more, but still it's a lot of money. So I really appreciate it.
Well, congratulations, SMP. That is beautiful. Let's see. Poodle says she's selling hot dogs, so bring your pocketbook. Okay, we'll bring our pocket change for some hot dogs. I'm sorry. Hopefully you'll find something else that you just fall in love with tonight, Kelly. I appreciate it. Yep.
A special rotating device.
Okay. Ooh, what shall?
Oh, I'm so pleased. Thank you so much, SMP. They will not disappoint. I promise. They are so beautiful. And as I say, you can really tell the dyed black pearls. They just lose all of their luster, and those are just so lustrous and so shiny. So you can tell that they're true, proper Tahitian black pearls.
That is fantastic. Okay, so who here loves getting dressed up for all the horse races that we have? We just had the Kentucky Derby. There were some fabulous hats. Ariana from the Withering Cottage, she looks stunning in her hat. I love all the pageantry around the horse races, and I believe the Preakness, did I get that right, is coming up next. And I think lots of you all need a brooch to wear to your next fun derby party. So I've got this one, and I shared one of these on Instagram probably a couple of months ago, and a lot of you guys commented how much you loved it. And I found one that's even better than the one that I have, because the one I have does not have any rhinestones on it. So this is pretty special. This is 3 1/4 inches in size. And it is just such a special brooch. So I am starting this beautiful piece at $30. So it's a little more expensive, but guys, wait until you see it. Yes, indeedy, it is your very own horse jockey brooch. Look at the enamel on him. He's got a fabulous, let's see if I can get that to focus, fabulous little green eye. Look at the detail on him. Wow. is he not stunning? I love him. He is a good size. I do believe that he is vintage. As to how vintage, I'm not sure, but he is ready to take off and go for the win on your shirt. The enameling's in fabulous quality. Usually when you find these, the enameling's gone. I love the motion of him. I think he's really great. Black enamel. You have all of these rhinestones. Really, really lovely piece. I think this is the kind of brooch that's just amazing on a hat. Yes. And you know what's cool, Pam, about Secretariat is I learned something the other day. Jeffrey and I visited a wonderful winery when we were in our last trip to Nashville, and we were at the exact winery and beautiful gardens and home where the descendant, the original horse that bred all of these race winners, would have lived. Well, he did live there and was raised there. So that is pretty cool. So I got to be a part of that history, and I will share some pictures of that on Instagram. So Secretariat's, I don't know, great grandfather or something like that, was on the farm where I was, which is pretty cool. So this is our racehorse, and I think he is wonderful. He is just such a statement.
Oh, that was so great on the purse. We couldn't track down exactly the maker of this because it seems that when you Google image this, lots of different ones, sort of very similar, come up. And this one was basically the nicest amongst every single one of the ones that I saw. It was definitely the best quality out of all of them.
Yeah, it really is a nice one because it has so many fabulous rhinestones on it. I just love it. Okay, well, we'll get it on a postcard. I don't know that I really have the right postcard for this at my fingertips, but we will pick a beautiful.
Can you hold it quite close to the screen for Virginia, please?
Yes, I can. And I'm going to get this on a postcard here. Oh, well, this is good. This is the National Highway in Hagerstown, Maryland. So not quite as pastorous as I would like, but there you go. Isn't he wonderful?
That little green Jimmy eye is everything.
Yeah, that green Jimmy eye is wonderful. So let me show you the back of him. He does have his C-class, his safety clasp. I'm sorry. And there is the back. He is wonderful. He is really quality because he's extremely heavy. Not so heavy that he'll pull down your shirt, but he is nice when you wear him, you know, particularly on a jacket. He is going to look really great. So there you are, Virginia. There he is up close. Yeah, he's jumping over the bridge.
He's jumping the bridge, yeah.
And leaping to victory. Hi, Dana. Welcome.
Hi, Dana. Welcome in. Lovely to see you.
All right. So he is just $30 if anyone is interested. And if not, that is okay. I will bring him back. But he's fabulous. All right. Very cool. Oh, I see Poodle in. Well, we'll go ahead and count this beautiful brooch down for you, Poodle. This one, here we are, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. I know horses are great. I think he's really a great brooch. And on a hat, I would totally just wear him on a hat. I think he would be the talk of the town. All right. Virginia, I'm sorry. I don't understand your comment. If you would clarify. But that is sold to Poodle for $30. Congrats, Poodle. That is a really great brooch.
That's a cool brooch. Great grab.
Great grab. You're going to love that.
Does she mean that, oh, it's now sold? That if it hadn't sold, that she may have known someone who would have wanted to buy it later.
Oh, I
Yeah,
understand, Virginia. I'm with it. I'm so sorry.
I think
Yes,
that's what
that
she
is a wonderful brooch. All right, Poodle, that is coming to you. Yay, Poodle. All right, very nice. Up next. Oh, now I have a brooch like this, but not as pretty as this. This mine is blue, and this one has gorgeous yellow stones in it. Nate really, when he found this, I about gasped when we pulled it out of the box. This is 1.5 inches in size,
I've got you, Virginia.
and this is definitely straight out of the 50s. Nate, what do you think?
Yeah, totally. I really like this. I love the sort of smoky topaz colored triangular stones. I don't often see triangular stones, let alone ones that are so big, because this is a large stone. And there's lovely sort of delicate yellows. Did we glow check those other ones?
Yeah, now I'm wondering because nope, this
No.
one doesn't glow, but it is still just as fabulous. It's starting Angela off at $25.
Yeah, this one was a little bit more expensive, unfortunately, but I just figured that it was such good quality. And as I say, just the size of this triangular smoky quartz, smoky topaz colored stone, it just looked so interesting to me that I just had to have it.
It's so atomic, and I love that triangular stone. You just don't find these triangular stones very often in brooches, in combination, particularly with those light, pale, beautiful yellow stones. There's the back, all the rivets in the
All
world.
those rivets. Yeah, it does look like a Star Trek badge
It does.
communication.
That is really lovely. Okay, let's get this on Betty and see how Betty looks. I just love this triangular brooch is amazing, and it kind of looks like a shooting star, which is also something that I love about it. Oh my gosh, on Betty, that is the statement of the century. Wow.
Oh, Sheila is
Hi,
here.
Sheila.
Hi, Sheila. Yeah, thank you. I had a lovely birthday. Thank you. Which reminds me, I forgot all about my regular hellos to lurkers, and that includes Sheila and her daughter Sarah, to Carol and Carl Jellison as well, to Sylvia Medellin, who's often here in the background, and Jenny, who is Laura's brother's wife's mother. That's my list of lurker shout outs. So if you were here, you're watching on the replay. So lovely to have you here. I hope that Sarah is doing well. I'm sure it's way past her bedtime.
I'm sure it is, and we're so glad to have you here. So welcome. And Bellamede, that was the name of the mansion I could not think of, but Bellamede Mansion is where that wonderful horse was. That was the first guy that bred all of the champions. So that's very exciting. Okay. Now I see Poodle at 27. This is just, oh my gosh, I love this brooch.
Thanks,
I
SMP.
really, I really struggled letting Nate sell this, I'll be honest with you guys, because I just thought it was so special. So we are going to get this. I think this deserves a mid-century postcard. This is from Hollywood Boulevard in Hollywood, California. So, Poodle, I don't know how close that is to you, but Poodle is out in California as well. So that is a wonderful postcard, probably from the 50s. Nice linen view of the street. So we are going to start the countdown here at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. 50 miles down. All right, Poodle.
All right.
So you're not too far away. That's very cool. I remember going down to visit the Hollywood sign and Chinese Grauman Theater, and where they have the Oscars every year, and that was just such a fun trip. To be able to see all of that in person is really amazing. Poodle.
Thank you so much, Poodle. You'll love it. That is such a nice piece. I thought that was quite a unique piece. I'm so glad you picked that up. Hot dog sales in the alley must be great. Poodle is bidding.
Yes, the hot dog sales in the alley are flying. The hot dogs are flying like hotcakes. So yay, Poodle. Congrats on that. Okay, that is coming to you. All right. Now, up next, I have a really cool sterling bracelet. And Nate loves this piece, and he's just really gotten me on the lookout for sterling, I have to say. And this is such a special piece. Now, this is going to start just a little higher. I did pay up quite a bit for this, but I wanted to continue to bring quality to the sale. And when I saw this, I just knew that it was destined to come to one of our live sales, because it's not only, I believe, sterling, but it's rutilated quartz. And if you know, and you've been around here for a hot minute, my ring is rutilated quartz. It's really amazing material. And I just have to get it when I see it. So this is 10 inches in size, and it is adjustable. And this is starting off at 35. But Nate, can you tell everyone a little bit more about the rutile?
Rutile is in many gemstones. It is a formation of a different type of mineral to the host mineral that it's in. When it's black, it is most often tourmaline, and they sometimes call that tourmalated quartz or tourmalated stones. When it's gold or red, it's from iron most often, and it makes these great sort of golden hair-like patterns within crystalline structures. Most often in quartz, although I have recently seen some very beautiful faceted examples of peridot with rutile in it. They just weren't quite big enough for me, so I'm yet to get one. But I love rutile. I just think it's so, comes in red as well, green. Such an interesting property of gemstones.
It really is. Now, Nate and I tested this on our new Proscenium gem tester, and these are glass. They are not smoky quartz. However, these definitely are rutilated quartz, and you can see that you've got a little bit of golden rutilated and copper rutilated mixed inside, which is really special. Now, this was sold to me as sterling. It was made by a local artist, so I do believe it is sterling, but I don't have a sterling mark on this to confirm. But it does polish up really nicely with my Haggerty, so I did give this a polish. It has a toggle clasp, and you've got a spot to adjust it in size, so 3 different lengths that it can be. And you can see, let me show you the back, all the work on this. Somebody had to solder all of these individual pieces and add just an incredible amount of work, because each one of these stones are encased with the sterling around the outside, which
so they're bezel sets. That's bezel setting, and to make a bezel setting, you need to have an outer sheath. That's the visible thing that you can see. Then you need a inner sheath that is just sits below, a little bit flush, but is exactly perfectly the same size. You then put the stone in. The stone rests on the edge of the inner sheath, and the jeweler would use a tool to gently push over the top edge of the metal to hold it in. And so that's happened on every one of these stones, and then they've been all put together. Oh, that looks really good with the light behind it.
Yeah, now you can really see that middle one is just chock-a-block full of rutilated quartz, or rutile as I call it. It is just amazing. Wow. That is a statement.
Now, someone asked an interesting SMP. Since we're on a vinyl here, what's your favorite 50s song? Free hot dog in the alley for the best song. Okay, I will go. I am fascinated by jazz and R&B and gospel. I don't know if anybody remembered a sort of a 90s cheesy television program called Touched by an Angel?
Oh yeah, of course.
Well, the older black woman was Della Reese, and Della Reese was a singer in the 50s and 60s. And I've got a couple of Della Reese albums, and I am in love with Della Reese's voice. So if you do not know Della Reese, find clips of her music on YouTube. She is just amazing. So that's my answer to my favorite 50s song. Someday Sweetheart, I think one is one of my favorites. Someday Sweetheart.
Well, I will have to give that a listen, Nate. I love the 50s music, as all of you guys know. I love the jazz. I love all of the doo-wop, in particular, the rockabilly. It's all wonderful. But if you ask me, of course, I love Buddy Holly, Chuck Berry, but my favorite artists of that time, I mean, the doo-wop groups are incredible. So how can you not? I mean, I love Tonight by the Mellow Kings. I could go on for hours about songs. But my favorite artist of all time ever from the 50s, you cannot convince me otherwise, has the best voice, Sam Cooke. Sam Cooke, there is something about his music that's amazing. And Having a Party is probably one of my all-time favorite Sam Cooke songs. But I mean, every one of his is just straight banger, in my opinion.
Look, Pam Avery knew Della Reese. I usually mention Della Reese and people give me blank looks. That's why I started the preamble with "You Remember Touched by an Angel." Jacqueline, Babs did as well. Listen to Someday Sweetheart. Someday Sweetheart is now in my shower repertoire. I only sing in the shower, but I belt out Someday Sweetheart in the shower. I love her. She is just incredible.
Well, that is wonderful, Nate. I'm going to have to give that particular song a listen, but she does have a fabulous voice. I know exactly what you're talking about, but most people don't know any of the 50s artists that I mentioned either. Very sexy voice. Yes, Kelly. I mean, it's just like listening to butter. It's just great. Okay, well, we are going, You Send Me, great song. Absolute. Oh, so good. And I have to tell you something funny about Sam Cooke before we count this down. So I was listening to one of Sam Cooke's songs, and I think it's Having a Party. And the lyric is, he was dancing with a chick in slacks. Now, my whole life I've heard that song. I thought it was chicken slacks, similar to a person would wear cigarette pants. So here I am Googling on the internet. I'm like, what are chicken slacks? Was this a style from the 50s? I've never heard of this. Googling it. Well, apparently I'm not the only one that thought that was the lyric. So I've been singing chicken slacks to that song in my car for years. And apparently so is half of the other internet, because there was all these Reddit feeds. I mean, probably over 50 different feeds I ran across that were like, chicken slacks. What is that? Well, then it becomes part of the misheard lyrics where it's actually supposed to be a chicken slacks. And this woman was saying that she was singing along to the song with her mother in the car on a road trip. And her mother looked at her and said, "What did you just say?" And she goes, "Yeah, chicken slacks. Tell me about those. You grew up in the 50s. What were those?" And she goes, "They're actually not a thing. It's just chicken slacks." And
Chicken slacks.
I started dying laughing. I'm like, oh, I was apparently very wrong.
If you like those misheard lyrics things, listen, go to YouTube, look for Peter Kay.
Recording.
Peter Kay, misheard lyrics. He is an incredibly funny comedian, and he looks at all of these songs with misheard lyrics. My shower recordings are not worth $46. I absolutely promise you. Blue Phoenix 387. Hello, lovely to see you. And Pam Avery. Wow, Nate takes showers. Unbelievable. Wow. Yes. Kathy Biller is here, my friend Kathy. Yes, you absolutely can be my backup singer. You can pass me my loofah.
Yes, yep. I love that. Cupid, draw back your bow. Okay, I'll spare you my name.
Joan Clathier has heard of Peter Kay. He is so funny. He really is funny.
That's wonderful. Okay, well, we've got Noreen Hoffman here, so we're going to go ahead and start the countdown. This is a fabulous bracelet. It is chunky, it's large and in charge, and it is just wonderful. And being surrounded by all that rutilated quartz is such a special thing. It just makes me happy seeing it. So here we are, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. And yes, are you a bubble bath guy? I don't think so, Nate.
No, I'm not a bubble bath guy. I'm a shower guy, but I take really long, really, really hot showers. And I belt out Della Reese. I've got a whole Britney selection. Yeah, I make the most of a shower.
I do like really, really long hot showers personally. But I love a good bath. I am definitely a bath person.
Adam's here. Hey, Adam.
Hi, Adam.
Adam, buddy, tell me, has that ring arrived? Has that beautiful ring arrived? Have you worn it? I want to know. I'm really curious to know if you've worn it and what have people have said about it, because I'm so like 75% annoyed at myself for not keeping it.
Well, you can live vicariously through Adam.
Good thing we can't hear you in Australia, Nate. That sounds horrid. My singing isn't good. It really isn't good, but I enjoy doing it in the shower.
I don't sing well. My grandmother and my other grandmother, they were both singers. My grandmother was a soprano. She actually went to college with Taylor Swift's grandmother, Marjorie Mullenkamp, which is very cool. I did not know until I was looking at pictures of her yearbook. But she has a beautiful voice, my grandmother, and I just did not get that gene. I sound like a dying duck. Oh, Moon River is great.
SMP was trained by Sunset Entertainment to be a DJ. That's cool. Oh, it's not arrived.
Wow, that's cool.
Not arrived yet. I can't wait for you to get it and wear it, bud. Because I totally would have rocked that if I didn't sell it. It's such a nice piece of jewelry.
It is on the way, Adam, so I'm anxious for you to get that. Yes. Oh, Sam Cooke for Tops, Fats Domino. Yeah, there are some great artists for sure.
I think it's time for a giveaway.
I think it is time for a giveaway. You are right, Nate. Okay, so our next giveaway is this fabulous little turtle friend. He is coming your way. Nate, how do the folks at home win this?
Oh, okay. I'm just reading Kathy. Now I'll say hello, Kathy. You couldn't just let me look. Hi, Kathy. It's so nice to see you. Okay. We love our giveaways. You do not need to have purchased anything or intend to purchase anything to enter into the giveaways. This is our gift back to you for spending time with us and having fun. And we like giving stuff away, frankly. It is back to letters. So put a letter into the chat, guess the correct letter, one letter at a time, guess as many times as you like. Good luck, people. Let me see some letters.
Yes, let's see who wins that. And the song I was mentioning earlier with the chicken slacks is actually Twisting the Night Away. It's similar to my other favorite song, We're Having a Party, which I love, because in that song he mentions there's Cokes in the ice box, and I love that so much. Okay. Let's see what letters we have and who is going to be the lucky winner.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't either.
I've not seen it yet.
Ooh. Wow. Okay. I haven't seen it.
Every number. Sorry, every letter, but the letter.
Oh, I don't see it yet. Oh, yep, I see it. I got
it. Okay, let me just.
And this, when you see this, Nate, you are gonna go, "Oh, I can't believe it." And I promise, folks, that this is not rigged in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, Leanne C is here. Leanne, hi, lovely to see you.
Hi, Leanne. Welcome, welcome. We're so glad you're here.
I still haven't found it.
You want me to just show it?
Oh, give me a second. Okay,
we'll see.
Oh, okay. You better show me.
All right, Angela, you did it again.
Oh, Ange.
This is coming to you. Fabulous
Have
win.
have you highlighted that? Because I must have gone right over it.
Yep,
Is that
that is
should
the
that be
first.
highlighted in the chat? Can you highlight it again?
No, I've already gone
Oh, you
down.
lost it. Okay.
Sorry.
Wow, there's so many letters before you got the correct one.
So many. Oh my gosh, and there are letters still going. Holy moly. Wow,
Okay.
congrats, Angela. I
Wow.
know, Helen. What a racket.
What a racket.
Yes, I will. Oh, that's so kind
Oh,
of you, Julie.
that's so
Congratulations.
sweet.
I sure will.
What was Julie's last name?
Let's see, Julie. I don't want to
Julie Berry.
Barry. That's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to say that if that wasn't right. Okay, Julie Barry, congrats! You won the turtle. He's headed your way. Do send me your information as I don't have it, and I'd like to send this giveaway to you. So I need your shipping address and your email. That way I can get that out to you. So yay! Congrats, Julie. Welcome.
That is so nice. Thank you, Angela. You're such a sweetheart. And congratulations, Julie. Your first time here, and you've got yourself a giveaway brooch. That is cool. So happy. That is great.
That is great. Thank you so much. And here is my email. Thank you, Angela, for putting that in. It's Katie at katiescreations1.com. Don't forget the little one. It's easy to do. Okay, so up next, I have a really beautiful bluey lilac-y purple brooch that is oval. You don't see a lot of oval brooches. And this one's so unique. Let me show it to you. It's 2 inches in size.
Hello, Melton says, I'm new too, Angela.
And I see that mystery meet is happening in the alley with Poodle. So you guys got to go meet Poodle there. Okay.
Who won the free hot dog, SMP? I thought my answer to favorite 50s was pretty up there. So I want to know if I get a free hot dog, because you know what? Poodle makes me pay, and I don't get a discount. I had to pay full price for anything that I purchase in the alleyway, which I think is really unfair.
Well, Poodle does share some of her profits with you now. So
wieners and soft buns in the alleys, is Patricia.
Well, this is 2 inches in size, and I love this brooch. It's starting off at $22, and it is just incredible because each one of these little Aurora Borealis stones are shaped like a flower, and then you have the little cones coming up like flower buds. And I love this. It is all wired onto the back of this piece. So each one of these had to have been wired on, which must have taken an incredible amount of work. This is a vintage piece. I would probably say that this is 60s.
Yeah, definitely with that back.
With the back. Now, the Aurora Borealis stone was not invented or did not come out until 1958. So we know it's definitely after that, but it's really, really beautiful. And the dimensionality to this is just incredible.
And the sparkle and the crazy, crazy sparkle on it. There's a certain type of gemstone called a zircon, which is not to be confused with cubic zirconia, which is a man-made. A zircon's a naturally occurring stone. It has a crazy high refractive index, higher than diamonds, and that has the same sparkle as a zircon. It's just incredible. And SMP said employees are not eligible to win the competitions. Reminds me, yeah, it does look like a hydrangea.
It does. Oh, it's perfect for summer with that hydrangea look. I mean, it is absolutely beautiful. I love this. Now, this is the kind of brooch that even if you wear your brooches typically on your lapel, your shoulder like this, you can, I think, because of its oval nature, it would look really stunning if you buttoned your shirt up and wore it at the collar, because I just think this would really make for a beautiful look as well, which I really like to wear my brooches that way. And I should wear my brooches that way one sale so that you guys could see. Now, let's get this on a postcard. Ooh, how about this one? This is from California, and it is of Venice Beach. I think this is beautiful. This was sent in 1947 to my great grandparents in St. Charles, Missouri. So there we have this stunner, and it is really, really lovely. And I love the idea too that you could wear this on a hat because that oval shape just really lends itself to doing a lot of different things with it than you would with a round brooch. And I love that. Now, I read the other day with brooches, Nate, see if you've heard of this, that if you wear a brooch on a certain side, it's for a certain occasion. So more casual brooches should be worn on one side versus fancier brooches worn on the other. Have you heard of this?
Nope, I've never heard of that. Although it doesn't surprise me if it would be true. I know there's a trend, not a trend, I can't think of the word. A tradition in the Pacific Islands that one wears a flower behind one ear if you are single and looking, and a flower behind the other ear if you are actually taken. So it doesn't surprise me that could
That
be.
does not surprise me either. Wow, this is really beautiful, and the cuts on those stones are so lovely. Oh my. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and start the countdown here on this. You're 10 minutes away from St. Charles, Missouri. Pammy, that is awesome. That is where my grandmother grew up and all of her three brothers. How cool is that? Wow. All
And
right.
Julie says she's going through St. Charles tomorrow.
Oh, that's wonderful, Julie. Well, next time I'm in the St. Louis area, we'll have to have a meetup of some kind. That is so cool. All right, here we are. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Ooh, and I'm giving Nate heart attacks.
Oh.
The brooch is okay. Nothing happened to it. It just, I wasn't holding it very well. All right, Nate, you can breathe again. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. I know, Pammy. I know.
As a widow, I wear a flower stuffed to the front of my blouse. Which ear do you wear your flowers, Nate? I'm definitely on the single ear. And some of you may know, because I've mentioned it, that I did in this last week actually have a date, a coffee date with a dude.
I'm so proud of Nate.
The first date I've had in 15 years. I went out with for a coffee with a friend of my sister-in-law's, and he was very handsome and quite nice, but totally uninterested. He was totally underwhelmed and totally uninterested. And for one point in the conversation, he spent a great deal of time looking at the hot dude that was sitting behind me over my shoulder. So it wasn't a great date, but I'm quite pleased with myself. After 15 years, I actually decided to go out and have a date. And I think I might have another with somebody else, obviously.
I'm so proud of you, Nate, for going and venturing out and trying something you haven't in a while, because I think you deserve all the happiness and wonderful conversations that are in your future. So, yeah, that's awesome, Nate. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, and I was quite chilled too.
Out.
I was quite chilled too, because normally I'd be an absolute nervous wreck with that sort of thing, but I was quite chilled out. But yeah, he was just so not interested.
And I told Nate, I said, if he was not a good conversationalist, he's not for you, Nate.
Yeah, he wasn't a great. Yeah. Cheryl Ross is here from Canada.
Hi, Cheryl.
Lovely to see you, Cheryl. Yeah, look, I put myself out there, and I as I say, it's been 15 years. But I didn't tell him about the twins. I didn't think it was necessary, because I'll not see him again. But thanks, Joan. It was good. I think it was good for me. I think it was really good for me.
Yeah, I think it was, Nate. You just need to get out there and talk to more people again, and that'll be really awesome. Okay, so this next brooch is actually two brooches in one, which is fantastic. This is 2.5 inches in size for the large brooch, and its little scatter buddy is 1 inch in size, and this is just such a statement. Let me
Thanks,
tell
Lisa.
you. This is going to start off at $18 in the chat, and I'll let Nate tell you all about this gorgeous piece.
I love this. Again, this is like a Renaissance jewel to me. I just think it's so beautiful. I love this Susan. Hi, yeah, Susan. I had a date and it went appallingly. Not really appallingly, but you know, it wasn't great. So I put myself out there, and yeah, it was okay. But this is like a Renaissance
I
jewel.
was boring, unlike you, Nate.
But to be honest, he was a little bit boring. He was just a little bit dull. But hey, you know, lovely to see you, Susan. Your puppy is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, this is like a Renaissance jewel. It is like a medieval piece. I love this big green emerald colored stone with the blue stones and the pearls. I think it's just beautiful. I love the dangling chains to the second matching piece. I think it's just stunning. I just love this piece. I just jumped on this piece. I just really wanted to bring this to the sale.
I love this, Nate, and I think brooches that have the little scatter. And by the way, what do you guys consider or call these brooches? Because I'm sure they have a particular name. I just don't know what their particular name is. So I just kind of call it like a brooch doublet, but I don't know that that's right. So you guys let me know what you think this is called in the chat, and then I'm going to get this on Betty for us so that we can see.
We've missed you too, Susan, but your puppy is beautiful. Every time I see a photo of that beautiful Pyrenees, I get all weak and giddy.
It is such a good color of green here, and I'm finding the right way to pin this.
I will always jump on these Renaissance style brooches. I love them. I think they're so elegant. They're so timeless.
All right. I'm going to hold this up here on Betty so that you guys can see, because I don't want this brooch to come off. I don't actually always pin these fully on, but look how stunning this looks. Oh my gosh, it is gorgeous.
Bondage brooches, says Adam, bondage brooches.
And you can move this. What I like about these is you can kind of move the smaller scatter pin around to wherever you would like to. My hand's in the way. But wherever you would like to show it on Betty or put it on Betty, I think is great. You can also wear these, you know, together on your shirt. But if you wanted to do, for example, one on one collar and then sweep it just right on across, I think that really adds to it. It's gorgeous.
Sorry you're having problems, Noreen.
I'm so sorry.
I think there's a pin on each section. Deborah.
There is. Yeah.
There's a separate pin.
There's a separate pin on each side. So you can, what I would do, how I would wear this is I would put one on one collar and then just kind of sweep it across. The other, LaDonna, here comes LaDonna with the information. I tell you, LaDonna's the best. All right, LaDonna, what do we call this? A chatelaine.
Chatelaine. I know the chatelaines of something different. So but I thought this was pretty. I really did think this was a pretty brooch, but I don't think there's any interest in it, which surprises me a little because I thought this was one of the nicest ones.
I see Greg.
Oh no, Greg. Okay. And Noreen's even big.
Tonight.
I thought this was just so elegant. There's something about it, and I think it's this pearl and emerald green stone combination. I just think is so pretty.
Yeah, and then you have those little light blue stones, which are just gorgeous, mixed with some of these beautiful kind of. These are almost taupe colored, and they're just not reading on screen.
Did we flash the green light over this?
Nope, but let's check it out because you never know. Nope, there's no glow on this one, but it's really pretty. This would be great too if you have a tie. You could totally wear this on a tie and do something really extra fun or on a jacket. I love that. All right, we're going to counter down at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid in. What did you get for your birthday? I see that in the chat. And yeah, LaDonna is beyond knowledgeable, man. She just really is amazing.
Guess what I got for my birthday, says Susan. What did you get? Was that the dog? Was that the little girl, the little Pyrenees for your birthday?
Yeah, what did you get, Susan? I'm interested.
That goes to Greg. Thanks, buddy.
Good.
I thought that you might like that. I thought that might be your style. I'm so glad you got it. Thanks very much for bidding to Noreen. I thought that might just be your style. What did you get? A concussion.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear.
I'm so sorry. But congratulations, Greg. That beautiful stunner is coming your way. I love men who rock jewelry too. And you're seeing so many guys finally owning the brooches, wearing them. You see them on the red carpet. You see them on award shows, on TV. I mean, Derek Huff on Dancing with the Stars is wearing the brooches. I just love these big sparkly brooches you're finding on lapels, even at the Met Gala. So great. I mean, I really believe brooches are for everybody. You do not have to be a certain gender to just enjoy a brooch. And why not add something fun to your outfit? Hello, Yvonne. Welcome.
Hey, Vonnie. Lovely to see you.
All right. Now,
I should have outbid you, Greg. Don't talk to me.
All right. Now, up next, I have a really fun little brooch. I got this because I love Mickey Mouse. I have loved Mickey since I was a kid. Actually, I hated Minnie, and my mom I loved Mickey so much that Minnie to me was secondary. She's great, don't get me wrong. But when I was little, I really didn't care for Minnie, and people.
Oh, you were in love with Mickey and jealous of Minnie.
And all the folks in my life would give me many things because, a little girl gets Minnie and the boys typically get the Mickey stuff. Well, my mom had to train me to be polite because apparently when I would get Minnie stuff when I was a kid, I'd look very disappointed and sad. So mom was like, oh, you can't do that. Well, this is how much I loved Mickey. When I was little, there's me in my little Winnie the Pooh shirt holding up my favorite Mickey shirt that my mom bought for me at Disney. It's actually probably a adult size shirt, but I loved it because it was soft. I carried it with me everywhere and I was so proud of it. Here's the shirt. There's my brother and me and our friends. There's the little Mickey striped shirt. I carried it everywhere. And my brother, I guess, decided to be like a brother does. And he told me that Mickey doesn't love me. And I cried and cried and cried. Well, then here comes the electrical light parade. And I still to this day don't know how my mom managed to get this picture. But I held my little Mickey shirt up with my tiny little kid arms, the best that I could. And I held it up and Mickey, lo and behold, comes by on the float, points right at my shirt. Like he sees me and waves, and I turned around to Carson. I said, Mickey knows me. He knows me. He loves me. Mickey loves me. And here's my mom. There's Mickey waving at me, and there's my little Mickey shirt. So, and we still have that shirt. So, of course, when I saw this brooch, I knew I had to get it because someone out there is bound to love Mickey and bound to love cameos. So...
Susan hit her head on a shelf and got herself concussion.
No. That's dreadful.
I'm feeling all right.
This is 2 inches in size, and it's in honor of my love of Mickey and of cameos. And this is going to start off at just $16 for anyone that loves the good old Mickey Mouse. Isn't he fun? He's just a little blue cameo. He's not vintage, I don't believe. If he is vintage, he's probably at the latest 90s vintage. But he is so cute. And he is just the happiest little Mickey you have ever seen. He matches my shirt perfectly. I know they're great, aren't they, Kelly? I love Mickey. I know, Susan. Well, I actually acquired another Mickey piece that's very special to me. I have my grandpa's watch with a Mickey on it. So I am sharing this with the sale, and I've got the Mickey watch. But I love little Mickey Mouse.
It's so true. I would never have thought of a Mickey on a cameo, to be honest.
No.
It actually looks like to me like a Wedgwood cameo.
It does. Now he is Wedgwood blue, but he is not porcelain. He is the good old resin cameos that you find, but silver toned, really spectacular. And he's the kind of thing too, because he's got these pieces up here. You can totally loop a little chain if you wanted through the top or through the pin back. As I always say, you can do that, and you could make him into a little necklace. You could wear him on a velvet choker if you wanted. Oh, your Mickey and Minnie watches. I wish I still had mine. I don't. I have the shirt though, and my grandpa's watch, but that's really stunning. So I love him. So we'll go ahead and count him down. I wonder. I don't.
Junk Waffle. Hey, Junk Waffle. Welcome in. Lovely to see you.
I don't think I have a Mickey postcard, but I will get him on a postcard of some kind. Let me see here. What do we have? I wish I had something Florida. Let's see. Well, this is when Angela. Oh yeah, this is as close to Florida as I can get. This is the orange grows in California, but you do have a nice sunny palm tree. So there is our little Mickey in palm tree weather. All right, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bidden. Oh, Adam, I bet that is incredibly special.
Wow.
How cool is that? I love early Mickey things. Yes.
Thanks, Susan. Thanks. My sister-in-law had been pestering me about it for, I don't know, a year and a half. And it actually made me a little bit depressed at one stage. And I just thought, oh, what the hell? I'm just going to do it. So I did it. And it wasn't great. He didn't have a good time. I didn't have a great time either, but I thought, yeah, I was sort of pleased with myself, and I wouldn't often say that I was proud of myself. So, yeah, I'm glad I did it.
Well, Cheryl, he is headed your way. What a great grab. He's adorable. Now, stay tuned, folks, because he might have a friend coming to a future sale. So if you missed out on this one, let me know.
That goes to Cheryl. Fantastic.
Okay. Oh, no worries, Angela. Anytime you get them done, of course, is okay. All right, Cheryl Ross, that is coming to you. Fabulous. All right. Woohoo. Yay, that is such a brooch. Let's see here. What did I do with there it is. Okay. All righty.
He was a nice guy. I'd seen a picture of him. The funny thing, I saw a picture of him before, and I thought, yeah, you're really handsome. And when I saw him, I thought, you're even more handsome. You're even more handsome. You look even younger. But he was a nice guy, but he was not a conversationalist. I mean, I carried about 90% of the conversation, and yeah, he wasn't for me.
Okay, well, this is a really cool piece that we have next. This is starting off, Angela, at 65, and I messaged my neighbor who lived in Africa for over 8 months and asked him what he thought about this, and I'll let Nate tell you his answer. But Brandon lived in Cape Town, such an interesting guy, and this correlates to this necklace.
I know this is a bit expensive. I know it, and I'm sorry. I so love this piece. It is sterling silver. It's not marked. It's not stamped. I've had it tested. It's definitely sterling silver.
And when I bought this, I thought this was tribal. I thought this was tribal African. I wasn't sure, and that's why I asked Katie to go to her friend who lived in Africa, in South Africa, to see what his feeling was about it. And he too thought that it was an African tribal piece. It
Yeah.
is. It's such an interesting piece, and I know this is not what I would normally bring. I would normally bring Italian sterling, but I found this to be such an interesting piece. It's a real statement piece, and I absolutely 100% guarantee this is sterling. Absolutely 100%. It is such an interesting handmade, hand-forged piece. And I can just see someone in a nice white t-shirt or something rocking this. It is just so beautiful. Often the neck parts of these sorts of necklaces get really badly distorted, but this one is in just beautiful condition.
It really is beautiful. And you can see it is a little more of a choker style necklace, but it's so cool when it hangs down because it absolutely is such a statement piece, you guys. And with it as a low cut dress too, with a maxi style dress, I think for summer, this is just a great piece.
Yeah, this is just to me personally. I mean, as I say, it's not what I would normally deal in the sterling. I love these finely honed Italian sterling chains that are just such great, perfect quality. But this has so much charm. So I think someone has been sitting on the ground in Africa, making this with the most basic of tools, literally the most basic of tools, and they have come up with this absolute incredible, unique work of art. I just think it is so interesting.
I love the little tassel bits that hang down and the work that went into putting each one of these on. You can tell they were hammered by hand because they have that texture that you get when you do work with something by hand. It's not factory made. There is no way this piece is. And my neighbor, he said this reminds him and looks exactly like all of the pieces that he would have seen when he was in Cape Town. So he really believed this was a tribal piece, which is cool. So I love this. I think it is a really unusual, special necklace. And if you didn't want to wear this piece on this particular sterling, I know this has a name, sort of this choker style. You could slide it right off of there and put it on one of your other sterling chains. But I think the effect of this, the way it is, just looks so cool.
It's sort of simultaneously quite sophisticated and quite naive. It's just really interesting, and maybe a fertility necklace. Maybe I should have kept it. But this is one of those things where you are never going to see another one. You're going to wear this, and you're never going to go to a party, and there's going to be another lady there or a dude there with this chain. It is just so unique. And as I say, not what I would normally go for, but I went strong in on this. I really went strong in on this because I thought it was such an interesting piece of jewelry.
I agree. I think it's just such a special piece, and we don't. We like to bring special pieces to the sale, things that you aren't going to find other places. So this is really neat. All right, we're going to go ahead and start the countdown. Kelly's at 70 right now. At 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bid end.
Wow, I'm so pleased that this sold. I mean, this was one of those times where I really was starting to doubt myself that maybe this wasn't, I didn't quite have my finger on the pulse of what people were wanting. But I'm so glad. I'm so glad it sold. I mean, I think it's beautiful. And I think that went to, Kelly. But
I do too, but we better wait for Angela.
Yeah, she gets so cross.
She's our end all be all. And it
That went
is
to Kelly.
Kelly.
Congratulations, Kelly. You're going to love that one. And as I say, totally guarantee it's sterling. Thank you for your bid, Susan. I'm just really a little bit buzzy that people have liked this one and have said such nice things about it. I was really quite unsure. It's so interesting. Do you want me to look for more unusual, sort of tribal, naive, interesting pieces like that? Drop me something in the chat, and always whenever you fancy dropping us a note in the chat saying, "Oh, I saw someone with this piece of jewelry today, this type of necklace or this type of brooch or whatever. I liked it. Can you find me something like it?" We love to hunt. We love to hunt for you. We really do.
Yeah, we do love it. It is great. Okay.
Poodle says, Nate, that would have sold in 1 minute here in California. That's cool. And Kelly said she's gifting it to a friend. Well, you have a really lucky friend because I think that they're gonna absolutely love it.
They are gonna love it, Kelly. Man, that is a nice gift. Okay, so I have a really pretty brooch up next that has just all the colors in it. And you know, I'm a multicolor gal. I love things. I often wear shirts that have multiple colors in them because I just think they're so bright and cheery. And they go with a lot of other wonderful shirts and outfits and things. So they make great versatile travel pieces when you're wanting to make something kind of stretch and not have to pack too much in a suitcase. This is really pretty. This is starting off.
Hi, Cindy.
Cindy.
Katie has been working tirelessly on clearing out the storage area and has done all of the stuff. She's had friends come in and help her with these big totes. We are gonna find that damn ring. Come hell or high water, we're gonna find that ring to be able to show it to you.
Cindy, that ring is back there, but there are 4 army locker size bins full of wonderful jewelry that Nate has been working very hard to bring to the sales, and along with, you know, my vintage Christmas things that were in that back room, Louie's food. You know, that room, we had extra food for hurricane supplies back there. And my friends, Brandon, who I mentioned, and his partner, Gabriel, man, they were doing the Lord's work this week. Let me tell you, I owe them a big dinner. But Brandon, he said, I'm going to come help you. And I said, oh, thank you. And they carried everything. I mean, we emptied. If you saw that closet now, you would not even recognize it. They moved in a over 100-pound card catalog with drawers for all of our brooches so we can get them organized. They moved that in there. They put all of the bins down into my garage where we can spread them out and look through them and get them organized. They carried in the Amazon boxes of all the little pouches to get organized. I mean, they really have done an amazing job for me. They are such dear people. And I am thrilled that we're able to search for that officially. So don't worry, Cindy. We got it.
Yeah, we've got it there somewhere.
Yeah, it's there. Okay, so this next piece is starting off at $15. It is beautiful. It is vintage Monet. And I love the colors in this. So you have these beautiful pinks and purples and peridot greens and yellows, and you have all your amber pieces, it and light blue and clear. I mean, you just have some really lovely pieces. Monet was actually founded as monocraft jewelry in 1929, and then it became what we know as Monet much later on. I think that this is probably a 1980s brooch, but I love this because it's round, it's perfect, it has all the swirly designs in it that we love, it's elegant, and it has all of the colors. So this is the kind of brooch that I believe will go with just everything you've got. It's
Hit
one
that,
of the things.
hit that with a black light. Hit that with a black light. I've got a good feeling, I hope.
So the pink stone glows maybe ever so slightly, but I wouldn't say that it it really glows that much. So if you can see that pink stone over here,
Yeah, just slightly.
is slightly glowing, but it doesn't really glow. But you have all these beautiful colors. So blue, peridot green, you've got champagnes and yellows. The colors in this just are not showing up on camera as it is in person, but it really is similar to my shirt. It's just all these wonderful colors in it. Let's get this on Betty so we see what this looks like. Oh, and here is the Monet mark on the back. So, Monet was really nice costume jewelry sold at department stores all over the country. And this is gold tone, but it leans on the side of brassy, which I really like that kind of color combination with some of the stones. So let's get this on Betty. Betty, man, you deserve a raise. All right. Wow, that is so elegant on Betty. Look how stunning she looks. Oh, I love her so much. That is just quite a brooch. Okay, now the colors I think are really coming off. Well, hopefully you can see that up close. Wow. Okay, let's get this on one of our postcards.
I think Anne says she actually has the same brooch.
Do you, Angela? Wow, that's cool.
We wouldn't, SMP, we wouldn't test the stones on a brooch like a Monet brooch because we know they're going to be rhinestones. But there are some times when we get unmarked pieces where, especially if they're set with sterling or gold filled or gold vermeil and things, that we will give the stones a test. I have is it a 14 karat gold bracelet, 14 karat gold bracelet that we tested recently, and it has peridots and amethyst and citrines in it. Really interesting piece that we'll be bringing to a sale at some stage. And I've got also a really interesting gold, I think a 14 karat gold scarab brooch where the scarabs are carved out of sort of semi-precious stones like carnelians and chalcedonies and things. And that's definitely of interest. That's from the 70s.
Yeah, that's a great piece. But no, on a Monet, they would have just had really good quality glass rhinestones here. This was sent from Ruth to my great-grandparents in 1940. And this is Greetings from Grand Junction, Michigan. And I think the colors are really great with this brooch. So I love this postcard too. All right. So yeah, the card really helps show off the colors for sure. So here we are, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. And it says on the back, dear friend, enjoy having you for the summer. And pencil is very hard to read, but I am going to go ahead and show you the back of this cool postcard here. Just fun. And I see Noreen Hoffman got that for $20. Congratulations. That is a stunner. Oh, you're going to love that so much. All right. Yay, Noreen. Great. And let's see here. Oh, we've got some really great brooches still coming up. Woo-wee. I'm excited for Nate's next brooch.
Oh, thanks, SMP. We do try really hard to curate collections to come to sales. I've sent so much jewelry to Katie, and we will go through jewelry, and it's not just that we will pick out 10 things and just put them out there. We will look through, and I'll say no, not this time. And Katie is strictly vintage. I am a mixture of vintage, contemporary, and sterling. And we both hunt like we're Indiana damn Jones.
We do.
to get good stuff to bring to you. Honestly, we talk about it constantly, and we're like both committed to totally bringing the best quality that we can, the best variety of stuff. So I mean, we really appreciate that you appreciate it.
Yeah, we work really hard to bring good stuff to sales for sure. Okay, so this next brooch is in honor of Kelly Michelle in the chat, who loves frogs.
Totally, Susan. Yeah.
This is 1.5 inches in size. And this is $12 start. And he is just a cute little guy. I love him.
Now, we were going to test this one because we thought that there could be some glowing happening in this one.
And this one doesn't glow.
Oh, I just don't understand it.
I don't understand it either, Nate, but he is fun. He's got little flowers on his back.
Yeah, I would have sworn this one, you know, if you said bet the farm on whether that yellow and clear big brooch glowed or this one, I tell you, I would have damn bet the farm on this brooch.
I would have too. I'm like, ooh, the pink in that should glow, but it doesn't. But he's fabulous. Now, this week I had a little froggy friend on my porch that came to visit. And he was I guess, I don't know, actually, I should know this. If all frogs do this, so people that know more about amphibians in the chat, you can tell me. I don't know if all frogs blend in with their surroundings. I'm assuming that they do. They camouflage. But this little frog, I have new patio furniture, and it's a kind of a cream color in the cushions, and he blended right in with the cream color. I almost didn't see him, poor buddy. And I went to rescue him because he looked dehydrated. So I tried to get a bowl of water and, like, you know, let him kind of lounge out in the water a bit. And he didn't go. And he went down into the cushion, and then I couldn't get him out. So I just kind of let him chill, left the bowl, came back to get him off the porch, to, you know, because I wanted to rescue him. He's 2 stories up. And I try to, you know, scoop him into the bowl. I'm going to take him down. And with the velocity of a flying squirrel, I kid you not, this little frog leaps with everything he has, puts his little frog legs out, and flies off the balcony and hops away. So the frog is fine, but that was my frog story from this week. And I did take a little photo of this little froggy before he left, because he was very cute. So let me show you. He's so cute. Look at him. He's hiding in the couch cushions.
Oh, look at him.
Look at him. Yep. And this is him blending in, which is why I thought something had happened to him. But apparently he just color changes, because there's him blending in next to the little rattan section of my sofa when I took it out.
Yeah, patio furniture. I laugh every time I hear that.
Oh, but isn't he a cute little guy? I love him, Nate. He's great. Let's get him on Betty, shall we? Oh, I know. He's an adorable little frog. He really is. And this guy will not jump at the velocity of a flying squirrel. He will just be your little fun brooch friend. He's so cute. I love him. Oh, I know. Yeah, maybe it's a Florida native frog. That could very well be. Okay, let's get him on a postcard. Let's see what we have here that's worthy of a frog. How about this guy? This is the Fountain and Patio in Adobo, Santa Barbara, California. There our little frog friend is. All right, we're going to count that down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid in. I had to take pictures of him because I just couldn't explain that to anyone without the photos. So, yeah, he came to visit me, and I love him. All right. What a great brooch, Nate. This guy's adorable.
Yep. If you'd like me to try and find another one of those, I will go to my frog dealer. I'll go to my frog dealer. And if you do want me to try and get another one, I will do my utmost.
Whistling frog.
Greg, that's just truthful.
What do? Greg, that's my kind of joke. Boy,
Wow.
I live for a dad joke. I think that is great. Have I ever told you, Nate, why are elevator jokes so funny?
No.
Because they work on so many levels.
Oh, that's dreadful. That's just dreadful. It's I hear lots of jokes. The only ones that I can remember are the not clean ones.
Oh yeah, I have a few of those that wouldn't be very
I
YouTube.
can only remember the dirty ones.
Yeah, it was Enamor Amy's birthday this week, and Enamor Amy and I love to send dad jokes back and forth. So I sent her this joke, and I thought it was really great. I said, why does the mushroom always get a birthday party invite? Because he's a fun guy.
He's a fun guy. Damn it, that's awful. Wow. I'm so glad you like that, Kelly. Thank you. And yeah, pop it in the chat if you want me to find another of those frogs, because I'll give it a go. I really will. Thanks, Kelly.
All right. Well, how about some earrings? We've been doing some brooches, and I have these fun little earrings. Now, these are abalone shell, and they are made with the alpaca Mexican silver. So not really silver. Nate can tell you more about the different metals, but these are 2 inches in size, and they are going to start off at just $12. They do have a little bit of oxidation on them from age. I think these are the funkiest, coolest little earrings. And Nate was explaining to me that these would have taken a lot of work to make.
Yeah, this is a technique that is often referred to as intarsia, and that is the similar process to marquetry and parquetry with natural materials like stone and shell. The Italians would call it pietra dura. That's hard stone, but this takes a lot of work. These are not sterling. These is alpaca, but regardless of that, it would have taken a lot of work to cut these in the fine way to have everything line up and be so tight, fitting against each other. And it looks like it's abalone and some other type of shell. It's alpaca, so alpaca is not silver, it's not sterling, but it does have a silvery finish. Alpaca is sometimes referred to as nickel silver. Sometimes it is referred to as German silver. It is copper. It's an alloy of copper, nickel, and zinc. And the rough formulation is about 60% copper, 20% nickel, and about 20% zinc, which will give you the silver finish. Oh, hi, Whisper.
Hi, Whisper. Welcome. We're glad you're here.
Frogs. Sure, I will
Absolutely
try and get more frogs.
And Julie says that my son told me we don't have any more candy, but I have a few Twix. That is great, Julie. I'm going to be using that on Halloween. That's fabulous.
It's on apples to scratch, Helen.
But between the abalone is that alpaca silver metal that Nate was talking about, where they're kind of mixed metals to make this. But I love the angle of these. I think they are so cool. The angles just remind me so much of the angles that you would find in the 80s, where you've got that kind of fun like slant. And I love how these hang. They are just the coolest earrings, and the way the point comes in and really help shape and define your face when you wear it.
Or you can wear it the other way, so that there's the shorter end close to your face, if
Yeah.
that is more flattering to your face. What is the other shell? Is it a shell-like or a stone substance that is the non-abalone element of that? This creamy colored shell, Katie, what is that?
They're all abalone.
It looks like bands of abalone and bands of something else, or is that bands of alpaca? Is it
Yeah,
metal?
it's metal in between.
Ah,
Yeah, that's alpaca in between each of the abalone.
right.
Yeah.
It almost looks like it's two different types of shell because the alpaca is a little on the yellow side.
Yeah, it's very
It is.
silver. But it does have, like I showed on the back when I was showing you the mark, it does have
Yeah.
just that oxidation. But the earrings are great.
I thought
And
it read a bit like mother of pearl as well.
yeah, really, really neat. I just thought the shape of these were awesome. And I thought the work was incredible. And I really liked these. So these are a great little fun costume piece. So I see Jacqueline at 16. So here we are 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. These are fabulous.
Yeah. Very clever.
And they do sort of have that mother of pearl finish as well. They do read that way, but definitely abalone for sure. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Louis is doing great. I did polish these, Cheryl, but they do not polish because they are not silver. But I used Haggerty silver foam and our jewelry cloth on them as well. So, Jacqueline, that is coming to you. Yay, Jacqueline.
Congratulations.
Let's see. Oh, I'm writing that in the wrong spot. Okay, wonderful. All right, that is headed your way. Fabulous, fabulous. Okay. We've got just a couple of brooches left for you all, and this next one is a brooch after my own heart because Nate will tell you my paparazzi drawer will blind the entire neighborhood. I have a thing for the rhinestone brooches, particularly the clear ones, and usually the ones Nate gets in usually go straight to me because I just love them. Nate knows I have a rhinestone addiction, but this one is coming to the sale because I had to let some of the fabulousness pass on to other people. Nate's like, you can't keep all rhinestone ones. So this is starting off at $22, and it's really pretty cool.
I love this. I think this is just that simple elegance all round, which is like a diamond cut, really. This is like an old traditional diamond cut. Rhinestones, lovely puddling on the back. You could use this as one of those cute little brooches that you pin your glasses, you fold your glasses into.
Easily.
Which I think is really sort of clever. I think that's a lovely use for a brooch, especially if you're constantly losing your glasses. But I thought this was a different one. I think there is a certain power to negative space. I think it in art and I think it in jewelry, and that is where there is nothing, where there are no stones. A piece doesn't have to be just solid everything, solid something. That this one uses this central negative space really successfully in the design.
It really does, and that lends itself to be able to add other neat little things to the brooch underneath. So whatever you are wearing will show through it and will really enhance this. So if you're wearing red sequin top, put this on top of it and you've just got something really awesome. So I love this. Now it does have
Nighty night, Cheryl.
Cheryl.
Message me about this job. I want to know about it, because the last time I know that you were trapped with COVID and rubbish and you weren't able to work. Susan, are you mocking the way I say art by putting that H in there?
So this has Lots of puddling on the back, and it has
Yeah.
a square rivet, which makes it even better than round rivets because that's just such a stronger method of construction. And all of the prongs, I just absolutely love this. And I think even on a hat, that is really effective because it's round. So you can put it in the middle of a hat, you can put it on the side. This would be another one that if you have a
Yeah, you could put a picture in it.
button up. Oh, absolutely, you could do that. This
And
is
that negative space works to show the fabric behind it of whatever you're wearing, which again sort of helps it go with things, you know?
oh yeah, I totally agree.
Oh, cool.
I totally agree. Let's see, where did that
Creepy.
postcard go here? Let's see. This is the Roman Catholic Church in St. Augustine at night. And just even on a postcard, see how other brooches, they're nice on postcards, but you don't get to see the postcard through it. And I think that really does help. I know Betty needs a raise. Betty is doing amazing work.
I don't think she does. I don't think Susan does dream of my voice speaking to her.
Nate, anyone would dream of your voice. It is so creamy and wonderful, and I could just listen to it for hours.
Rich creamery butter.
Yes, that's right. It's butter. Smooth as butter. All right. Well, I don't see anyone for this, and that's shocking.
No.
This is a gorgeous brooch.
Yeah, I thought this one might be popular actually, but never mind. Oh,
That is
no,
okay.
never mind. That's okay. Someone might be watching
The repeat.
the replay, or I'll bring it back a bit later. Do you like ET? IT?
Hi, Bobby E.
IT as in IT the hey, handsome Bobby, hey buddy. Do I like IT like in computers and stuff, or it? Oh, it's it like the movie. I'm not much into horror, but Tommyknockers was filmed in New Zealand, and they wanted to film it at my family home, and my father was absolutely offended that they wanted to film a horror movie in his home, so he said no.
Well, that's a shame.
How you doing, Bobby?
That is just such a shame.
Yeah,
Wow.
rich creamery butter.
I can't believe that. Well, this next brooch is fun, and Nate, I'm going to need you to lend your voice to say this brooch is. Okay, this guy is so cute. Now, he is vintage. He is Pierre. Now, I did look on my Costume Jewelry Collectors International website and could not find anything about him. So I don't know anything about this company, but I do know that this is vintage and it is quality. It has the feel of Trifari, but it's not Trifari. It is Pierre. And what is it, Nate?
What is that? What is that? It looks like a damn kangaroo and Joey with a detachable Joey, and I'm not from Australia. I'm not from Australia.
I know, but you lived in Australia for several years.
I did for 20 years.
Yes.
And that's super
cute. So you've got the little Joey in the pouch, and he does move. And then you have the little kangaroo. He's gold toned, he's leaping, he's happy, and he's just super cute. So
I said when you had this, I said that damn Angela is going to be talking about me being an Australian as soon as you bring this brooch out.
I know. So this
Toodaloo kangaroo.
Toodaloo kangaroo. That's exactly it. So here we go. Here's Pierre. There's the mark on the back. And it is that really gorgeous brushed gold. It's 2 inches in size. And I'm going to start this little guy at just $12. $12. And I think it is so cute. Look at his little face. Oh my gosh, the Joey is even modeled. So I love, let me see if I can get this to focus. The Joey even has great little detail on him. Look at his little eyes. And he is so cool. Now on the back, you can see how they did the head. So he's just kind of in there, but he moves around, which I think is adorable. And he looks great on a little shirt. So I had to bring him in honor of Nate, who's not from Australia.
Who's not from Australia?
We're going to get him on Betty. And I just thought someone would think that he is precious because I did. And when do you see kangaroo brooches? You don't. They don't exist. I mean, obviously they do. There's one here, but you don't see them often. And let me get this on Betty so you guys can come here. Come hither, Mr. Kangaroo.
Another fun fact is that Australia is the only country in the world that eats their national animal, which is the kangaroo, and you can get kangaroo meat in any supermarket in Australia.
There we go. Oh, look at him.
I don't recommend it.
There's little Joey. You collect kangaroos, Julie says. Well, then he is a perfect first little brooch for you from our sale. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. I do really love him. I just thought he was adorable. So here we are. We're going to start the countdown on this little friend. I remember when I was in, this might be kind of morbid, but when I was in 4th grade, we had a Spanish teacher that was teaching us all about Hispanic culture and things. And she thought that somehow it would be appropriate to show a bunch of 4th graders videos of guinea pigs getting speared and eaten alive and cooked because that was, part of the culture. Not realizing probably that a bunch of 4th graders have guinea pigs themselves. And I went home crying to my mom because I had a little guinea pig at the time named Asher, and I did not want anyone to eat Asher. So that was a little rude awakening for me in 4th grade, but I will never forget that. Okay, I don't have a good postcard for this because I don't have anything that is from Australia. Let's see here.
Hey, Amy, my friend Amy is here. Hey, Amy, lovely to see you. I hope you're doing okay. The Australians definitely eat kangaroo. It's in every supermarket in Australia. There are no kangaroos in New Zealand. But when I was in Australia, I did try eating kangaroo. It was very minerally, a little bit like meat crossed with liver, and I did not like it. But a lot of people love it. I knew a lot of people who loved eating kangaroos. Kangaroos are incredibly plentiful, and when they get up, the herds get up to a really, really large size, they make a really detrimental impact to the environment there. So that's why they do have culls of kangaroos, and would be worse to waste them. Aboriginal people have eaten kangaroos for thousands of years.
Wow, interesting.
And they are mean. Those big ones are nasty, Susan. They are such aggressive animals.
Well, let's just say my Spanish teacher did not last very long at that particular school, as I'm sure many other parents complained about the horrors of the guinea pig video. That is still burned into my mind. So here we are. We're going to count the little kangaroo down. Sorry to be morbid, folks, but this guy is cute, and he's going to change our thoughts to something happy. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end.
Oh, look at that little chap, Julie Berry's photo of that little man. What a cute little photo.
That is so cute. I just noticed that too. All right. And that is our postcard from California. Let's see here. That's sold. All righty. Now that is going to Julie. Julie, I am so glad that you got that little guy because I just knew somebody would love him, and he is precious. So yes, he is coming your way. What a great little guy.
Peru too, I think, SMP.
Yeah, Peru and Ecuador. I know.
A delicacy, yeah.
All right. Now we've got just a few more special pieces left. And let's see. Oh, I just love this. Okay, now we've got some really fun brooches here. Let's see.
That's my soon-to-be 11-year-old grandson, Dylan. He's a lovely looking little chap.
He
Well,
is just precious. We love kids around here, and he's just so cute. Okay, this one's a really nice brooch. It is 3 inches in size. It is vintage, and it is a Coro, Nate. You really did well with sourcing this one. It is a special brooch.
I like Coro jewelry. I like it. There's just something that the designers have absolutely grasped and held on to. It's this elegance. It's this feminine energy, elegance that I really like. These lovely Aurora Borealis rhinestones making up the center of these flowers. For me, it's often all about design. A brooch can be as sparkly as all get out, but if it's not designed well, I'm not quite interested in it. And this one has just a few rhinestones in it, but it is beautifully designed. This combination of matte and shiny gold finish, I think, is really elegant as well. It gives a certain dimensionality to the flowers, to the petals.
I agree, Nate. And I love Coro brooches because Coro's been around since 1901 and 1902. So it was founded by 2 guys, Emmanuel Cohen and Carl Rosenberger, and they changed its name to Coro in the 1920s. And in 1979, they did unfortunately close their doors. But Coro made some of the best brooches, and they're just quality pieces. And there is a Coro mark right here on the bottom.
Oh, sorry. Nate, can you say Dylan again? Am I saying Dylan wrong? Am I not saying that right, Julie? Can you say Dylan again?
No, I think you're probably saying it right, Nate, but people love your voice.
Oh, right. Okay.
Nate still has not, I can't get Nate to totally grasp the fact that people absolutely love his voice. Yeah.
Dylan. That's a cool name too. I love
that.
That
is a great name. Okay, let's get this on Betty. And this is just such a good size brooch. It's got all the rivets on the back. It's signed Coro. It's starting at $22. And I mean, this is 3 inches in size, you guys. This is a big, nice quality.
Oh, wow. That looks really good. That looks really good. Susan Jackson said, Nate, can you say, Susan, you are a teddy bear?
Oh.
Again, I tell you, I don't think I say teddy bear any differently than any of you do.
Yes,
but
you do.
Susan, you are my teddy bear.
So we're going to get this on a postcard.
Smoother than a fresh jar of Skippy.
Yep, I agree.
What's Skippy?
You don't have Skippy?
Is that peanut butter?
We have peanut butter.
Oh, I think I've seen it, but no, we don't get Skippy brand here. Happy birthday, Susan.
You get Jif?
No.
What brand of peanut butter do you get there?
Market leader would be Sanitarium.
What? Sanitarium peanut butter?
We have a brand here. It's a local brand that produces lots of things, and it's called Sanitarium.
Okay, that is crazy to me, Nate. Okay.
Not like sanatorium, sanitarium.
Okay. Yeah, I see. My brain, it's late. I was like, wait a minute. That doesn't sound right for peanut butter. Okay, I see what you're saying.
I know I say banana differently.
And the way that you say bear is, we say bear hard, and you say bear. You have a British kind of way of saying bear that is absolutely
I think it sounds just the same. Excuse me, Nate, but you're my teddy bear. I thought we talked about this. Happy birthday, Catherine Ellis. Welcome in, Catherine. Have you been lurking? How lovely to see you,
Catherine.
Bear. Do I really say it like that? Bearer.
Yes.
Bear.
Yeah, that's the way you say it. This is 1953 to, let's see, Mr. So, yep, this was to my great grandfather, George Stukenbroker. And it's got the old postage stamps, which I love. But I just thought the flowers went really well with this particular postcard. I see Steel Whisperer is at 22. So we're going to go ahead and start the countdown here, folks. At 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid in.
Does that make Nate the cheap thrill of the night? I'm always the cheap thrill of the night. And
You're great.
yeah,
The peanut butter is medicinal.
See, some people like your voice. And Poodle says, I'm losing money from the giveaways.
And that's sold to Steel Whisperer for $22. Congratulations, Steel. You're
welcome.
Going to be disappointed.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Whisper. Lovely to have you in, Catherine. I hope you had a lovely time with your company visiting.
Oh, that's no worries, Catherine. We're just glad you can make a little bit of it. And we are thrilled that you had company tonight and hope that went well. All right, that is going to Steel. Congratulations. Okay. Now.
Oh, thanks, Vonnie.
All right. My last brooch of the evening is this fabulous little 50s number. I love the 50s brooches because I think they are just so elegant and fun. This could borderline into the 60s too, but based on its design, it's very bursty and starburst and fun. So this is 2 inches in size. It is starting off, Angela, at just $12. And it does have a bail, so you can turn this into a pendant.
Oh.
And I love the simple elegance of this. It is a beautiful stylized flower with these really stunning, almost ice blue rhinestones, all prong set, gold tone, and really, really lovely. It's got all the rivets in the back, and there's the bail, so you can wear this as a pendant. And it is just so nice. Look at that on for summertime. Woo! That is absolutely gorgeous. Now let's get this on Betty here.
Oh, you didn't have it in live chat, Maria. Were you chatting, but it didn't come through? I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, Maria. No. That's no fun.
Thanks, Noreen. You're such a sweetheart. Thank you.
Thank you,
We
Noreen.
really appreciate everyone spending their Saturday nights with us. We know how late it is. There's just a couple more pieces before we do the final giveaway.
So this is our fabulous little 50s number, and I love this. I think it's so stunning. Just starting off at $12 in the chat, and I love the little extra kind of flower burst that you have in the middle, that smaller flower, and then it goes out. It's so stylized and beautiful. I see you, Poodle. Very, very sweet. Yes, this is just a sweet little number. And let's get this on a postcard. I love these little mid-century brooches so much. Okay, let's see. I gotta get the right postcard. Well, that's not really. Let's see what we have here. Oh, I'm picking all the ones that just do not match this. All right, how about this? We will do the East River of New York City. Okay.
Yeah, does it have any marks on that one?
No, this one has no marks on the back, but it does have a little bail, so it can be used as a necklace, but no markings. It's just a really, really pretty, fabulous 50s brooch.
Bab said she wore a similar brooch today at a family gathering.
Oh, did you? I bet you looked stunning, and everybody probably complimented you on this. Okay, so we're going to start the countdown here at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid. And no mark, Cheryl. I know that's surprising because you would think that this would have that gold-filled mark, but it doesn't.
Mm.
It's just really lovely. And the blue is just that really nice ice blue that's so pretty and it's feminine.
Yeah. That goes to Poodle. Congratulations, Poodle.
Poodle.
You love that. That's a classy little piece. That's a
Poodle, that
classy
is
little
gorgeous. All righty, Poodle. Congratulations. That is headed your way with your jockey brooch. Okay, let's see here. There we are. Okay, we've got one more brooch and then some fabulous giveaways. So stick around for that. Last but not least, because this one is just such a statement. And it is going to blow your socks off when you see it. So hold on to your socks, folks. Let's see. This measures 2 3/4 inches in size. And it is going to start at just $12, folks. $12 in the chat. And it is such a statement.
you know, people, I love a brooch with a dangle. I love a brooch, and I thought this was like quite elegant with these quite large stones that are surrounded by this stone studded wreath, and they're glass stones, aren't they, Katie? They're not actually plastic stones. You'll find Rebecca, thanks for
Night, Rebecca.
Night, Rebecca. You'll find a lot of brooches like this that have plastic stones in it. These are proper glass stones. This looks like a Imperial Russian jewel to me. I think it's so elegant. And if you're of that type that wants to put really fancy Christmas decorations and ornaments on your Christmas tree, this to me just screams Christmas decoration.
It does. And when Nate had this idea, or someone may have in our chat had this idea.
Yeah, it wasn't me. I think it was Jeffrey Ross, maybe. I can't remember.
SMP Biker says, leave my white bobby socks out of this. Yes. And someone said, I'm not wearing socks. And someone else says they'll have to put their socks on. So, yes, socks have been blown off for this.
All right.
But I love the idea of the ornament. I think that you can get a bunch of different brooches and have the most custom Christmas tree, because ornaments now, they're so expensive and they lack soul. They lack character. They're just sort of plain like everybody else, you know, the Hobby Lobbies of the world. Nothing.
And expensive. And expensive too. Bron bought some really not great Christmas decorations for like $30-$40 each, and they just were not that nice. SMP, what color are your eyes, Nate? I have blue eyes. I've actually been told my eyes are kind of pretty. I've got sort of quite a bright electric blue eye.
You do have a lovely eye, Nate. Okay, let's get this on Betty.
Georgia. Thanks for coming, Georgia.
Night, Georgia.
See you next time.
I don't pin these all the way on just so that we save a little bit of time during the sale on Betty. But if you do pin these on, I promise, you know, they're not going to go anywhere. It's just I do this so that I don't have to spend time fighting to get it on and off and make the transitions a little smoother. But this is a beautiful, stunning piece on Betty. The color of the clear rhinestones, man, it is late and I'm getting tired, are really wonderful. So I love that. Oh, I know. Look at it on Betty, guys. It is just such a statement. And I love the little hangman. Now, this is another piece, too, that if you don't do the Christmas tree look, you can put it on a velvet choker or a velvet and wear it as a necklace as well. You can also loop if you've got I should bring a chain to demonstrate one week. Just loop it through a couple of times and you can wear it as a little necklace too. So that's fun. Oh,
Yeah, Julie, just a couple of people have seen me. I try and limit people's exposure to myself at a bare minimum because I've got a face for radio. But yep,
well,
Julie, a few people have seen me. Katie seen me. Angela has actually seen me as well. And I'll tell you, I'll raise that. Angela has seen me in my underwear.
I've seen you, I think, in your
Yeah,
underwear, Nate.
yeah,
You were
totally.
sliding across the screen like um, Tom Cruise in Risky Business.
It was high summer and it was crazy hot. And I was cooking in the kitchen and I had to prop the phone up in a certain way that I could continue in the conversation. And I turned my back to put something or take something out of the microwave, only to realize that they could all see me in my underwear.
Yeah, no, all good, Nate. But Nate does not have a face for radio. He is a handsome gentleman. Okay, well, I don't. Do I see anyone for this?
Oh, I think no one's interested in this one, which is just fine.
Yep, we will bring it back, and it is available on the replay if you guys are watching and you see this stunning thing. Yes. Oh, it would totally be stunning on a. I misread that. Let's see. That's beautiful. Okay.
Oh, wow, that's interesting, SMP. He's a man of color with blue eyes. That must look really, really exotic.
Let's see. All right. Well, we are going to do our last giveaway tonight. So,
Julie Berry says, I have a good friend who lives in New Zealand. The whole family is just so ugly. Do you know my family, Julie?
all right. Well, here we go. We're ready for the last giveaway.
Okay.
Folks. And what you can win is this beautiful dragonfly. It will be flying your way if you are the proud winner of this. And Nate, how do the folks win our dragonfly tonight?
Okay, you do not need to have purchased anything to enter into our giveaways. They're not buyers only giveaways. We don't do this. We will cover postage if you haven't purchased anything. The lucky thing with jewelry is that it adds no weight to it. So if you bought it, it costs nothing more. But we'll cover it if you haven't purchased anything. It is letters of the alphabet this time, one guess at a time. You can enter as many times as you like. Good luck, people.
And Susan, were you putting in a number as a joke, or were you bidding on something that we had? Just wonder if Susan was lagging there. Angela, you can probably ask her in the chat. All right. See, I think Susan is bidding on something, folks.
Maybe Susan thought that it was numbers for the giveaway.
Oh, could have been. Susan, just let us know. Maybe someone can @ Susan just because there's a lag. And we will see. But let's see. Okay. Now, let me look here.
Let me just see what letter I'm actually looking for.
Yeah, I know. Now I'm looking for letters,
yeah. Okay.
not numbers.
Okay, let's see if I can find it.
Oh, I see it. I see it pretty close up in the chat, Nate. All right, I'm going to let Nate confirm. He's the one that always checks for us to make sure that we're getting.
I must have missed it because I'm quite a bit down and I still haven't seen it. Let me just go back to the top.
Actually, I don't see it yet, Nate. I see what I did. It was a joke. Okay, now I see it. I see it in the chat.
Okay.
Shall I? Okay, Susan, I got you.
Okay. I see it as well, but you put it up who you think it is. I think it's SMP. SMP Biker, congratulations. The letter was V for victory, and you have won it.
Congratulations, SMP. That beautiful dragonfly is on its way to you. It's just a little thank you for coming to our sale. And folks, that is going to wrap it up for this evening. It was an absolute pleasure having all of you here with us tonight. Saturday nights are so much fun, and we just appreciate you all coming to our bling parties each week, for Angela being our expert moderator in the chat, Nate for bringing incredible quality to all of our sales and coming and chatting with all of us and being here and being one of my best buddies and selling partners. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for doing the invoicing and the packing and everything, because I'm just thousands of miles away and can't do that stuff. So I appreciate you, and I appreciate everyone who comes along and spends their Saturday nights with us. This is my favorite time of the week. I so look forward to my Sunday afternoons, because it's Sunday afternoon here. And I have such a great time, and I appreciate everyone coming along and spending time with us, and Angela and for her moderating, and Poodle for her skills in the alleyway. So I adore you all.
Yep, it is wonderful to have each and every one of you with us. And again, to all of our folks that watch in the background, we love having you here as well. And of course, this week, do remember, folks, I will not be doing invoices tomorrow. I usually do, but I am out of town visiting a dear friend for Memorial Day, and I will be gone until Wednesday. So don't worry, folks, I will be getting your invoice to you, but it will be Wednesday as well. Absolutely, Catherine. If you want to message me on Instagram, that's really the best way to reach me. I do check my email, but my email is always having issues with Outlook. I sometimes struggle. So my best contact is vintage_and_vinyl, and being all spelled out on Instagram. And if you just chat to me there, I will get back with you. Here is my Instagram. I'll show you the handle again, just because I know it's difficult for people. It's a little bit different. There it is, vintage_and_vinyl, if you want to take a screen grab of that and find me over on Instagram. So I'm so glad all of you tuned in. Thank you to all of our new people that joined in. And as always, I hope you have a very safe Memorial Day weekend. Enjoy your time with friends and family. And of course, most importantly, thank you to everyone who served here in the United States to protect our freedom. We thank you so much. All righty, that's going to do it. And as always, folks, I hope you will save that vintage, spin that vinyl, and binge YouTube. Bye-bye, everyone.
Toodaloo cockatoos.